somebody you like really like, but you're not sure if they feeling you. This is one of these scenarios, you know, like boy meets girl, this whole coming of age thing. This is my story, and I just want to share it with you. I woke up in the morning feeling better than I did last night. Now I got a text from this girl I've been feeling right for a couple months. Hit me, are you up? Text back, girl, what's up? She said, let's link up. One time, probably two. Bring your friends too, cause my girls are sliding through. You can meet us at the park, so get ready. I wanna see you, and don't be late. It's a lovely day, and I wanna conversate. So I'm getting ready. I'm looking sharp. Got a text from my crush, meet us at the park. So I call up my homies, what's up, dog? And we bout to make our way to chill at the park. And we go to the park. And we go to see my crush. And we go with the homies. And we go, hey. So we get there, I see her from a glare. People playing ball, she waving at me, dog. I pulled up a seat while the homies greet. She hugged me, saying things like she missed me. Sparked the conversation, cracked a couple jokes, thinking how far can this go? She feeling me, but I gotta know for sure. While we talking, this dude sat beside her, dog. And then he said, babe, we heading to the mall. I was looking like straight full. Had all the homies laughing at me, bro. The girls was laughing at me. I'm like, dang. But it's all cool, though. I messed with a cousin like a week after. Yeah. But, yo, I'm glad you're here to listen, man. Let me tell my story. Appreciate that, though. Peace. Hey, had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. Yeah. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Hey. Touchdown on the foe, so I won the game, man. Yeah. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Hey. Had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. Yeah. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on them foes, so I won the game, man. Yeah. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Hey. Switch it up, Atlanta where I'm heating up. Yeah, I gotta get it, it's a must. At your function, posted up with my partners. Current classic is the brand. Say it louder when I shout it. Girl, you got it. Bring your friends too. We can get lit too. Show you what I can do, but I can't dance. Just playing. I'm about to have Atlanta streets blazing when I come through. Man, this for bank too. Hey, I crank like cod colors from the most side. Decap the bank kid, man, they go wild. Remember thinking to myself like this go time. KYC what I'm rocking, yeah, that's all the time. Yeah, I've been in my groove. Tito is the truth. If you ain't down then I don't know you. Sticking to the script, it is what it is. Heating up this year, get ready for the kid. Had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on the foes, so I won the game, man. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on them folks, so I won the game, man. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man.
I think truth plays a big part in growth. Because, I mean, a lot of people prefer fantasy over reality. I just want the truth. I want to live in a reality because at the end of the day, that's what we living in. So, you don't have to spare my feelings or anything like that. I've always been the type of person that preferred the truth over a lie.
I want the truth. No matter how people may feel, I want the truth. I know but it is what it is. I want the truth. And you can keep living along with your life. I want the truth. Who cares what the people are saying? I want the truth. Every night and every day, I want the truth. And you can keep living along with your life. Give me the truth. Don't wanna hear it if it ain't the truth. Stop living in fear and give me the truth. And you can keep living your life a whole life. truth. I'm not afraid, I want the truth. Cause I'm finna play, I want the truth. And you can continue living your life a
Rolling on the I-95, high life, hoping I don't die. Living my life too fast. I'm alone in this bitch, I do the dash. Rolling on the I-95, high life, hoping I don't die. Living my life too fast.
We are on. I'm not waiting on no timer. 10 minutes, forget it.
Factor, you niggas actors.
You see the background, man.
I got my cash up out of this world like I'm NASA. Brand new vehicle, faster.
Nick
And I stay
Peso. Shout
blessed
out
like
to
a
you.
pastor. Hey, all white bastard.
All right, there we go. Everybody can hear okay? We good? Bam! We are in. I just had to go ahead and start early. I'm going to check all sounds on that. Hold up. Okay, we good. Sounds good. Everything's working. We don't need to talk too much. Okay, I'm going to get my caption up. We're going to start off nice and sweet. What is going on? Yes, it's your boy, Nickmoses05, MoFam. We are in here. Another amazing episode. Let me turn this down. This shit is way too loud. Man, I'm already swearing. Yeah, messing up the algorithm. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. How is everybody doing? Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we do got a lot to talk about. But I first want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank everybody. Shout out to those on YouTube. Okay, my YouTube family. We growing. Okay, Facebook family. Shout out to y'all. Facebook family, share out that content. Do your thing. Okay, Facebook family, thank you. We have been growing too. Thank you, Facebook family. But we got something serious to talk about. And now I'm just going to go ahead and crack my drink early. Because, yeah, we've been over this so many times. I just think I might as well start this one off with a drink. It's actually pretty good, but doesn't taste any better. I don't even think I'm going to get a little bit wasted. I got something else here, okay? Just in case. But you guys see it. Let's talk about it. Let's get to it. I don't want to hesitate on the time because I'm already late, okay? Yes, it is true. You guys see it? And you know I had to talk about it as I cover all Team Executor news. My dogs to the end, regardless of what everybody else says. The U.S. government is coming for my man Gary Bowser. They coming. We already know how they was coming down, but they want 5 years. They going to the judge and saying, hey, judge, look what we laid down in front of you. Bow! How could you not give him 5 years? Put Gary Bowser away. Case closed. But that ain't how I feel, okay? Now, my man Gary Bowser has already pleaded guilty, I believe, okay? So he plead out. Now, I don't think, they want 5 years. Who knows? I don't know how that's going to go. I hope my man does not have to do 5. And if he does, he'll probably get off, 2.5, good behavior. Okay. But we don't want to have to see it. And some might. I'm going to tell you why some might want to see it. And this is where I get caught up in it. People don't really give a damn about how Nick feels about it because Nick is already on Team Executor's side. Nick is in Team Executor's pocket. That ain't it. Okay, never has been. I've never worked with them. Okay, I ain't signed no contracts. I ain't getting no money from Team Executor, okay? I was showing love on a product, which, by the way, the mod chip, a lot of people would not been able to see if it was not for Team Executor. So we got to give some props, okay? A little bit, just a little bit. All right? But my man Gary Bowser, they want to sentence him to 5 years. There's multiple counts. I think it's conspiracy to circumvent devices or something else. We'll go over the paperwork, okay? But before the paperwork, I have to give my spiel on why I believe this is unfair treatment for my man Gary Bowser. And you know what? Drop a bomb for my damn self. Couple shotgun shots. Before I get into it, let's get to the chat. My man Alchemy, I seen you put first. Alchemy, you was close. My dogs. Let me give you 3 shotgun shots. Shane, all the way from Australia. We giving you the jumps and all that, Shane. Get everything. Okay, Facebook page. Thank you. Chris, my man Chris, you was hitting me up earlier. I seen you. I was trying to get things together. My phone was buzzing. You must be my manager. Okay. Joe, my man Joe, hardest working man in show business. Can you dig it? Sucker. Okay. Hardest working man in show business. Joe, shout out to you. At least the time he has been in jail will be deducted from his sentence. Pretty sure anyhow. Thank you for that, Alchemy. We're going to cover that. We're going to get to that. Damn, Alchemy on Twitch, too. Yo, Dr. Specimen, why you snitching? Snitching. Don't be snitching. Don't be telling on him. No, I'm joking with you, Specimen. My dog. That's my dog. Okay. He'll do 60. Such an asshole remark. I love it. Nick only wants to be in TX pocket. You know it. You know it, baby. TX. I'll let your boy when you get out. Okay, y'all might. All right. Let's see. Also, Nick, you got to get. Okay. All right. Yes. Oh, restream chat. Thank you. Thank you for that. So everybody want to see chat. See, that's why I got the team on deck. Okay, you're right. I'm tripping. That Specimen, thank you. That's why I started early. That's what threw me off. Started the whole thing. Look, chat's popping up. Bam. Now as you guys start typing in, you can see the chats there. Go ahead and start typing your ass away. I don't care about no damn algorithm today. I actually was going to care. Okay, but I don't give a shit. Okay, don't give a shit about the algorithm. Y'all gonna get a fire show, and I don't care if I get a damn dime for any of it. Don't you love it? So, I just wanted to go through the comments. Y'all see y'all chatting in again. Hold up, Alchemy first now. Hi, he got you. Nice one. But my man Gary Bowser, I'm going to tell you why I feel it is unfair for my man Gary Bowser to have to do 5 years. Now, as Alchemy has stated, thank you for stating that, Alchemy, he has already served quite a bit of time. I think we've been speaking about this for years now. How long has it been? Has it been 2 years? I don't know. It feels like 2 years. Okay? We've been speaking about it a long time. Sage, shout out Sage. And yo, Hope. Sage, shout you out. We've been speaking about it for about 2 years now. So my man gonna get time off. He gonna get some of that time off. Thank you. We glad for that. But I don't even think he needs to get 5 years. And I'm going to tell you why I feel like it. And I don't care if people hate it. I don't care if people feel like, oh, well, he made all these millions of dollars and he circumvented the device. I understand big business. You took it. You're going to face some time because it's federal crime. I understand all that. But I want to state this. One thing I do not like is the laws behind the DMCA. The DMCA laws are funky as hell. I think we all can agree on that. Pretty funky. Okay? A lot of us, especially us old school, okay, because we now get to the point where a lot of us gamers are just middle-aged damn men, fathers, and all types of shit like that. Okay? That's pretty much it. That's what we are. We holding down the gaming industry. These young bucks are coming over, tearing the shit up, and we trying to hold it down. That's really what it is. The DMCA laws have stopped a lot of things. We were ones that we always wanted to have backups of our games. One thing, now, all my older generation, remember Nintendo cartridges? Shit, you can fling them over the house and somebody can catch it on the other side or drop it, pick it up and put it in your Nintendo. Shit works. Okay, 64 cartridges. We were sliding those shits across the wood floor. Here you go, man. What you need? Mario 64? Bam! You can't do that with disc. That's why it's bad. With disc, you can't do that. So us middle-aged, old-ass men here, okay, fathers, we said, hey, we want to be able to back up our games. These discs get scratched too easily. We used to manhandling these games. So backups became very popular. And yes, piracy, I know, it's part of it too. But DMCA laws have made it now to where any circumvention, okay, any copyrighted material, okay, so that's anything in there that's protected under that law that's in that system. If it's circumvented in any way, it has to be specific reasons. And guess who comes up with these reasons? Yes, exactly. You know, those higher ups, those who don't even have any idea what's going on, but the laws are being made by them. So I do know that they consult with certain people in the industry, but those laws are made by them. So the reasons have to be this or this reason or this. And they can feel like, oh, this is not a justified reason. This is a justified reason. So now we get to this point where shit, are we going to own anything in about 10 years? Are we going to physically have anything literally in about 10 years? It's serious. We're not. These DMCA laws have made it to where we are seeing physical media die in front of us. We're watching it. We're watching it die in front of us. So anytime somebody gets charged under these DMCA laws, I feel a type of way. Reverse engineering is a big one. We talk about it all the time. What is covered under reverse engineering? There's certain things you can do. Okay. Oh, if you're doing it for this reason, you can do it. But if you implemented anything, it's illegal. Oh, you can just look at it, but you can't implement anything. Like, it's so specific. And we will get to paperwork because I don't want to be out here just shouting things. We will get to paperwork. But I feel like physical media is dying. Us middle-aged ass fathers are tired of it. And we sitting in these DMCA laws. And guess what? The young bucks don't give a damn. A lot of them. I ain't gonna say all of them. OG Dead Specimen. I ain't shouting at you. I know you cool. You want your physical media. But a lot of these young bucks don't give a damn. They buying skins. They buying all types of digital games everywhere. And they don't give a damn. It's all digital. They gonna download it. If they lose it, the server goes down. Mom, buy me another. We care because we don't want to be stuck to when the server goes down. Our old asses think about an apocalypse where we got a power generator and luckily we got a damn game we can play. Like, that's what we think. So it's crazy. So now, I am going to pull up the specifics on this because I don't want to just be ranting and people thinking I'm just, oh, he's talking crap. But my man Gary Bowser is facing this time under these DMCA laws and they are shit. I'm sorry. The DMCA laws are shit. That's just the way it is. Okay, we can buy the same game on 5 different platforms. Why the hell can't one game cover all? Because businesses need the money. Makes sense, right? So DMCA laws don't really matter for big business. Matters to us, the consumers. Now, I do understand the laws as far as people just getting in there and copying shit and selling it all over. I understand that. But let's pull up the specifics. I'm not even going to do, because I'm getting pissed off. I'm going to be honest. I'm getting pretty pissed off talking about it. Y'all can probably see it. Okay, the man Gary, and I don't even got no personal thing with Gary. I just want y'all to know that. So it ain't like Nick, when they talk about TX Pocket, all bullshit, that's it's funny. But I had probably 1 or 2 interactions with Gary, and it wasn't nothing crazy. Asking a question or something, he answered something back. That was it. I didn't have nothing else happen. That was me. But I've heard many people say Gary is an asshole. Oh my God. I've heard more people say Gary is an asshole than I heard more people say Gary's a good guy. I mean, people will come out the woodworks. Hey, that guy, Gary, oh, I hope he gets shoved up the ass in that prison. Oh, I hope he dropped his soap 3 times in one session. Damn. Woo, the Gary hate is real. Okay. One fucking greedy bastard. You know what I'm saying? The Gary hate is real. Okay. And I understand why you might hate an individual. But I still feel these laws need to be looked into further for the DMCA. And that's just me. Joshua Drake. Yo, we got to hold up. I'm dropping bombs all day. My man Joshua Drake. Shout out to you. Yo, thank you for the donation, man. And also, last week we fired it up. I hope we turn it up even more. Damn. We can't get a break. Okay, Gary is a great guy. The haters are just loud and stupid. Shout out Keemon for that. Thank you. I'm going to give you something. What I got for you? There you go. You got 2. he's going to the club fed, and it's an easy 3 years and then for good. Yo, and he's like, now that's one thing we need to talk about, because it's different when going to the federal penitentiary, like you watching the Oz series on HBO. Y'all remember that? Hey, that was rough. You couldn't even make it a week in that thing. Okay, and if you're going in there, you're spending months. So I would worry if Gary was to touch that, but he's right. I don't think Gary will be touching that, but who knows? I can't say. Gary might be right next to Tiny, who's about 6'6", 300 pounds, and was waiting to have a busty boy to help him out around the cell. You know what I mean? It just might. I can't just say anything. I got to be honest. Okay. I call BS on the DMCA. DMCA is ridiculous, man. DMCA is so ridiculous. I will say they have made it to where you can't circumvent any type of copyright. You know, so it's like you really can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. If you, for any reason, you better follow one of those reasons under the code or the law, or unless it's illegal, flat out. So let's go ahead and pull it up. I'm going to switch screens here, and I'm going to pull this up so we can go ahead and read it. And my man, Zach Zwien, wrote the article from Kotaku. Y'all know I be interviewing the Kotaku staff. Okay, y'all know I do it. But Zach, I haven't interviewed Zach yet, but let's go ahead and pull it up on screen. Let's U.S. Now, many different articles. By the way, swagger sweater. Swagger sweater. I just had to say that. But many different publications have posted this and have talked about this. You know, I usually try to shout out my dogs from Kotaku. They spend time. You know what I mean? They holler at your boy. But we used to have Gary News every week. I see some, Gary News was like, oh, this for Gary, this. Gary's been out the news for a minute. Now my man's got the 5 years, and you write time already spent. Maybe he'll have to spend 3 years or something like that. It'll be, I ain't gonna say easy. Let me tell y'all something before we even get into this article. Jail is not easy. Okay, jail is not. And if you talk about county jails ain't easy, a state jail, federal jail, it ain't gonna be easy. Okay, like you gonna be in there and you might be cool, but it ain't gonna be easy. As long as you stay alive, that's like the positive part. Okay, you stay alive, you come out healthy, and nobody got you. And you know what I mean by got you. Take a swig. I hate drinking those type of drinks. The U.S. government suggested to a federal judge on Thursday that Nintendo hacker and modder Gary Bowser received 5 years in prison after he pled guilty to 2 charges involving the selling and creation of mod chips that all y'all asses been using. Okay. That could allow people to play pirated games on their Nintendo Switch. And shout out to all the beta testers of the chips.
Can you dig it, sucker?
I can dig it. As spotted by Eurogamer, new court documents filed yesterday show that prosecution detail the recommended prison sentence, so it's recommended, okay, arguing that Bowser is the public face of Team Executor. Public face. When you think of TX, put up Gary Bowser, is what they say, which it describes as a criminal enterprise. They don't even give the respect. So I'm going to tell y'all something. If you in a gang, okay, and let's say you're in a gang and your gang does nothing but good things. Oh, nothing but good things. You give toys out to kids. You donate to the homeless. You do all the good stuff. But guess what? One person does something bad, and I guarantee you will be called a criminal organization. That's just the way it goes. All those good events you were doing were really covered for the one guy. That's how it works. So you better, cover your ass. But for almost a decade, flaunted vulnerabilities found in video game consoles and undermined the integrity of those systems and video game users' experience. Now, you can say of those systems, I was going to say they ain't ruining the experience, but if you get some game cheats going on because of the device, somebody online playing with you, your cheats, Xbox 360, Call of Duty, modded lobbies, okay. In court documents, U.S. federal lawyers say the 5-year sentence is appropriate given the nature and circumstance of the offense and a desire for the sentence to reflect the seriousness of Bowser's crimes. Oh, my goodness. And I can't wait for y'all to call in, but let's just do this. Let's pull up these court documents, okay? Because we always like to get to the smoke. Now, before I even start jumping into it, just want to make sure I ain't missing nothing in the chat. I always like to get to the chat. Yo, Joshua Drake, appreciate your donation too. I got to say it again. All right. When I call in, can I use the number? Yo, I don't know what you're doing. Do whatever you're going to do, man. TX all the way. Yo, Vincent, talk to him nice. He don't even care. TX all the way. Okay, TX all the way. Talk to him. Torrent Freak was just Torrance Magnus. Copyright, I don't give a about other news. Talk to him. Okay, let me get back to that. Now, in these documents, there's a lot of things. They actually laid this document out very nice. And if I was a judge, I'm not gonna lie. I would have to see the defense and their layout of what they would put, but this is beautifully written. I must say so myself. So they give an introduction pretty much covering the whole background in just a gist. Now you can see how it is. Defender Gary Bowser, key member of TX, one of the most prolific video game hacking groups, okay? But they go down factual background. They like factual. We ain't gonna give you the BS of the conspiracies and all that we might be, because he already pled guilty. We don't care about that. But we gotta give you the factual background. The video game industry is an ecosystem based on contributions from console manufacturers, video game creators and developers, publishers, and retailers. Those entities work in tandem to create video games that are played by end users, and they trying to protect their investments. And TX, for almost a decade, is tearing it up. That's what it's pretty much saying, just tell you that. But Team Executor Criminal Enterprise. Now, I just want y'all to know, for everybody out there that has used Team Executor's software or hardware, no excuses, okay? You've used one or the other. You were part of the criminal enterprise. Oh my goodness. You were part of it. You were part of the criminal enterprise. You were buying it. You were supporting it. But I'm going to be honest, that's a little, they're overselling it, of course. Team Executor was a profit-driven hacking group focused on developing, manufacturing, marketing, and selling circumvention devices for various video game consoles. This is where I call the bullshit. This is what I don't like. Now, this is a public document, so I can go ahead and talk shit about it if I want to. It doesn't matter. It's out there. Team Executor was a profit-driven hacking group. I want to tell you this. Most groups, okay, are either nonprofit or profit-driven. When there is profit involved, things can get messy. I guarantee you, if you look deep down into a lot of big businesses like we've seen with Activision, Blizzard, you will see a lot of behavior similar to what you may hear about Team Executor. Similar things about what they've done, okay? And I'm not even going to talk about all the sexual allegations. That's another thing. Like there's a lot on the table Activision Blizzard ain't covering, ain't trying to cover up because it ain't even out there. And now they got Microsoft to buy them out. So they're going to skate a lot of that. And we'll talk about them a little bit later. But the group was led by Defendant Bowser and two other leaders. Max Lauren, who handles strategy and financing. What's crazy is I just had to laugh because every time, I don't know if this Max Lauren Instagram, but every time I look at his Instagram, that man is going somewhere in a wonderful, luxurious vacation. Okay, beautiful place. But it makes sense. He handles strategy and financing. But Yuang Chen, who handled operations and manufacturing, so all the chips, where they were stationed, where they held, while there were only a few leaders, the enterprise involved the participation of many entities, including software and hardware developers, device manufacturers, distributors, and customers. Okay? No, we ain't gonna go through reading this whole damn document. Victims! Damn! You gotta put them down as victims. Yo, hold up. I guarantee you, okay, anything about this is the victims is all gonna be billion-dollar companies. So the victims are billion-dollar companies, I guarantee you. But let's go ahead. Team Executor targeted several major video game titles and console manufacturers. Now, one thing I will say is, to play devil's advocate here, if you do have an important release of a game, now I'm not going to say Nintendo because their first-party titles will survive. But let's just say smaller games that have a smaller company trying to make themselves known. If that game happened to be pirated where a lot of people were weary of purchasing it and did pirate the game, it could hurt the developers and the publishers. Okay, it could. But, this is what we're talking about. I guarantee you it's not it. Nintendo undertook various measures to resist those attacks on its consoles and infrastructure, all of which were matched by new Team Executor products or software. They made sure to mention that. So I don't know. And it's just me. Was Nintendo actually putting out updates simply to destroy the piracy, knowing and waiting for Team Executor to push out an update to fix the piracy, and they were logging it as part of their federal case? If it was, that's deep. That's deep. That shows you how deep they go. They actually put out the bait. Hey, update happens. Watch. There we go. We see it. And, I don't know. It's deep. But they go deeper. Defendant's role as a Team Executor manager. So they even break down the roles. Gary Bowser was a high-level manager within the Team Executor enterprise. Now, I'm not here to break down Team Executor's chain of command, okay? That doesn't even matter at this point, really. But they make sure to paint Gary as a high-level manager. The reason being is because they want to be able to take out the head honchos and show that they take out the head honchos. The U.S. government, they really got big nuts, okay? They want those nuts to continue to be bigger. They want to hold them up and let you know, we will take down enterprises, not take down pieces. They want to single-handedly take down enterprises. Trust me, there are some guys in the U.S. government right now bragging that they took down Team Executor. They're bragging about it. They brag that this gaming company was actually running this decades worth of criminal enterprise activities going on, and they stopped them. And they got a big award. It's hanging up in their office right now. Trust me, that's the way it works. Okay, they going for the head honcho. So Gary is a high-level manager. They also made sure to put Max and Chen in here as two other high-ranking managers, which I can say I have heard possibly, allegedly were high-ranking people. So, for instance, Mr. Bowser operated the website maxconsole.com. That website was a significant part of Team Executor's efforts to market and distribute its circumvention devices. And we can go on and read more and more. The plea agreement, okay? Gary Bowser pleaded guilty to one count of conspiracy to circumvent technological measures and to traffic in circumvention devices. Now, the trafficking, I could say, could be one that, the trafficking is another story. We're talking about bringing things in and illegally. So that's a whole nother story. I can't even go on the trafficking charge. I'm not going into that. But the other one, to circumvent technological measures, it could be possibly fault, but he already pleaded guilty. So there's no fighting there. He pleaded guilty. All right. So the plea agreement also contains the parties' agreement as to restitution. Yes, he did agree to pay restitution fees. The harm caused by Mr. Bowser and his co-conspirators is extensive. For the purposes of sentencing, the parties stipulated that the actual loss to the video game creators, console manufacturers, copyright trademark holders was more than $65 million and less than $150 million. Damn. Now, how many believe that? I want to know. How many of you really believe that Team Executor was raking in tens of millions of dollars? I want to hear that. How many of y'all think that Team Executor was raking in tens of millions of dollars? Okay. Tens of millions. I want to see some in the chat because I don't think that. I don't think they were raking in tens of millions of dollars. I don't see it. Okay, I don't see it. No, we ain't doing that. I don't see tens of millions of dollars. They was making, decent money, but I ain't going to say tens of millions of dollars. Now, if you want to say tens of millions in dollars in damages, I'm with you on that. Because if you talk about total pricing of games, which, by the way, everybody who pirates is not buying a game. That is the dumbest damn metric ever. We talked about that before. Dumbest damn metric ever. Oh, he pirated a game. He would have bought it. That's $60. We're going to charge on you. No. Dude, the dude ain't bought a game. Nonetheless, we're not going to talk about it. But I want to say, how many people think that? Hard to believe. We got Vincent. Thank you, Vincent. I agree. It is very hard to believe. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what, Vincent? I'm going to put you up there. There you go. Hard to believe. My man Vincent, thank you. It is hard to believe. I don't think they were making tens of millions. How much was a chip when it came out? I want to say chip was like $50, something like that. I had one. Okay? I had one. Now, you know what? It might have been a little more. I don't know. Was it like $50, 55? Don't matter what. Let's say $60, right? $60. You know how many You have to sell for tens of millions? Now, I don't know about anything else. Some people say there were servers that were put up, that monthly fees were charged, that money was being made over there. I've heard it, okay? I don't know about that. I can't vouch to whether they had some outside business going on, some other dealings going on. I can't vouch for that. But what I can say is that I just can't see them making tens of millions. But when it's painted to the judge, look, man, these people making tens of millions of dollars on the backs of the American, the Australian, people out there. You out there in the UK, you out there in China, you out there in Japan. It don't matter. They taking money from the world. And that's a hard case to beat. So we gonna wrap that. I got a lot to talk about. We got so much, but this is one I had to just get off my chest. Okay, I had to. Vincent, I agree though. It's hard to believe, very hard to believe. Okay, so man, that drink, it's so sweet. I just hate those sweet ass drinks. So, sentencing recommendation. The United States recommends 60 months of imprisonment for count 1 and 60 months of imprisonment for count 2 to be served concurrently. As discussed below, the United States submits that while this sentence is greater than the sentence recommended by the probation office, it is the right sentence for the significant use. Okay, a significant case. That's savage. As discussed below, the United States submits that while the sentence is greater than the sentence recommended by the probation office, so the probation office recommended, okay, a sentence lower than that. They said, we don't think that sentence is needed. The probation office, they said, no bet, okay? We don't care. We believe this is the right sentence based on the circumstances. Savage. 60-month sentence is appropriate given the nature and circumstances of the offense, the history, characteristics of the defendant, and the need for the sentence to reflect seriousness of the offense. Nature and circumstances. Like, I'm getting so pissed. I'm about to tell y'all some facts real quick, but let me just get off this. Team Executor Products targeted several companies over the course of almost 10 years, resulting in tens of millions of dollars of loss. Okay, I'm with that. I'm gonna shut up. Let me pull it back up. I'm shut up. All right. I might tens of millions of loss. Hey, if they count everybody pirating the game, we might be right. Okay, we might be right. But I'm gonna say this, and this is why I kind of in a way defend Gary Bowser. Not as a way like I know Gary, like Gary's my dog, and I defend him. I defend him from these DMCA laws. There was a case, and I'm very fuzzy on the specifics, but you guys can look it up. I'm sure you'll find it. There was a case back around 2001, 2002, and it was a case where I believe it was the United States government actually arrested a gentleman from Russia, okay? He had a software called FCOM, it was like FCOM something or something like that, but moral of the story is it was a software that was an ebook reader, but it was in competition to Adobe. This guy came over here to show a presentation of his software. So he came from Russia. He came to the United States to show a presentation of his software. After the presentation, he was arrested, okay? Arrested by the United States government for the DMCA laws. I think the same thing. It was circumvention of copyrighted device, something along those lines. So he gets arrested. He's sitting here wondering why, and actually it was Adobe that stated that he circumvented their software and that it was done illegally. But the reason he circumvented that software was for a security reason. He circumvented that software to see how Adobe software worked security-wise. He's seen the vulnerabilities in Adobe software and then applied that to his own PowerPoint presentation for his software. Smart-ass gentleman. Smart. Damn brilliant. That's what you do, okay? If you walk up to a store and I can hack into your damn internet, and if I can show you the vulnerabilities, how the hell are you going to arrest me? How are you going to arrest me? I'm the dude that hacked into your shit and told you. So he does this as a presentation, and guess what happens? Moral of the story, he got off all counts. He was locked up. It's still a big case with the DMCA that they feel like it failed. So the DMCA is not good. It's not perfect. It's not great. It sucks. Okay? That's what I'm trying to get everyone to understand. So as far as Gary Bowser being, okay, let's say trafficking devices, you want to give him, hey, do what you do. But the circumvention, we need to have some more straightforward guidelines to this. Okay, and I'm actually going to pull up. I'm going to take you a step further. I'm sure I could probably pull up right now what exactly by law is the reasons of why you need to. Hold up. I think I already got it. Let's see. Oh, hold up. Okay. Permission of rights holder, enabling interoperability with copyrighted software, encryption research, security testing, disabling access to private information, circumvention only. That's it. Okay? Don't touch nothing. Circumvent only. National security or law enforcement, so they can do whatever the hell they want. Library acquisition decisions, circumvention only, and acts prescribed by regulation. That's it. Any other reasons not covered. You're going to jail, federal crime, bow, bow, bow. It's done. And I don't feel that way. So I've been wanting to stand strong on those DMCA laws, and I'll continue to do that. I don't like them. I think they've sucked since day one. I think they suck since I put in a CD that I was listening to, and next thing you know, I ain't even gonna get into it. Let's just go on, because I'm about to get pissed. Okay, but anyways, let me make sure I ain't missing nothing in the chat before we go on. Tens of millions if you include all the shit Gary was involved with. Yeah, sure, but not SX on its own. And see, you're right. You're right, Dead Special. That's what I said. I don't want to include anything else that some individuals might have going on outside of the umbrella. Because whatever might be going on, like I said, you can have a non-profit organization. Y'all help everyone. Oh, every Christmas we give out all the presents. Thanksgiving, we give out turkeys. But guess what? One dude does something wrong. And it can be found that all those giveaways and things you were doing were actually being funded by the criminal activities of this individual. And you have to prove that in court. So, to each his own. To each his own. Now, we will have to move on, because I could be on this all day, but I don't want to miss none on the chat, okay? Atmosphere has probably caused more damage. You can so basically the same shit with it for free. Atmosphere, why are they off the hook? I hear you, Death Specimen, but we got to be honest, man. One thing I will say about Atmosphere. When this whole entire thing started, I remember people telling me, why are you going to pay to use a license for SXOS when Atmosphere is going to be free? I remember that. I remember when Atmosphere was first released. It didn't have all the features and these robust features that it has now and things added onto it. SXOS was the king, the captain. It was standing on top. I remember Atmosphere was far behind. So now, guess what? If you put on the front page paper, we caught Sires or Atmosphere, you're not going to ring any bells. You're not going to toot any horns. Nobody's going to go, yay. You come back to the office or where you worked at as a U.S. Marshal, they're not going to be like, hey, good job, you caught Sires. You know what I mean? No, they're not. This dude goes public on Twitch and actually shows exactly what he's doing. Okay, I'm sure those laws I just read through, I'm sure he probably already knows them. Okay, and I'm sure they know he knows them. So I don't think so there. But Team Executor has been a name we know has been around since the original Xbox, man. I remember seeing those. Was it a Matrix? I'm not sure the Matrix. It might have been someone else. But they had a specific chip. Forgot what it was called. Bomb chip. Okay, I remember using Cool Runners. Bomb chips. I remember using SX cores, SX lights, bomb chips. Okay? I don't care what nobody say. But shout out to y'all, Team XQ, to hopefully get through it. Now let's go ahead and make sure. Yo, I can't put that up, Dr. Specimen, but I feel you. F the DMCA. Now, Key Monk, we're going to go ahead and put up the circumvention laws are from before the age of information and back when manufacturers also included a service manual with their products. Yo, my man. Drop a bomb for you, man. I had to stop it all. Drop a bomb. Yo, I couldn't have said it better myself. Key Monk, you got it. I couldn't have said it better myself. And you know how laws go. We still got crazy laws into effect. I'm sure there's some state in the United States of America where you can beat your wife with a stick as long as it's under 7.5, inches long and it doesn't have a pointy tip. You can whack her to hell. They got stupid laws like that. Okay. But I'm not saying it's real, but it's crazy laws still out there that are in effect that were older laws that have not been touched. So I'm with you on that. Key Monk, well said. I can't say that better myself. Is that the minimum? Can it drop to lower for good behavior? It's funny you said that. And, the probation office said that they recommended something that was lower than 60 months. That's what they said, the probation office. No. Okay. No. United States government said we ain't having that, bro. That man need to serve 60 damn months for what he did, because what he's been doing has been going on for decades, and we feel like this fits the crime. Bow! Take him to the back with Tiny, 6'6", 300. Let him work him. And that's how they feel. Gary, I hope the best for you, man. I hope nothing else, comes of it. But look, and they're definitely not talking about just the mod chips. Couple.
Can you dig it?
He said it best.
Sucker.
They definitely not talking about just the mod chips, man. They're not. He had a lot of other things going on. Some of those things, which we went over before, were in the other court documents. He had other enterprises going. There were, like I said, there were things like servers going on where there were games where people were actually paying per month to connect to this server. There were, there was a lot of other things going on behind the scenes that, even people inside of Team Executor did not know of. And that's what I want to say. I just want to go ahead and let y'all know this. I believe, let's say this goes for everything, whether you're a Crip, Blood, a Team Executor member, or a police officer, right? If you are in an organization and you have a bad apple, people consider the bunch bad. Police, we see it all the time, okay? We see it all the time. And what are we going to do? The moment we see it, all of them bad. Crip or Blood, all of them bad. Team Executor. Can we say, are there members of Team Executor? Yes, we know they're members of Team Executor who legit chilling. Hey, what the hell? Oh, hey, delete my account. Get the hell out of here. Log out. They bullshit. Like, yes, there's plenty of them. Okay, plenty of them. Because these things from the higher ups, do you think if I work for a company, my CEO is coming down to my desk and saying, hey, Nick, this is the plan we got going for 2022. Buckle up. I'm going to take you for a ride. Get on my jet. No, the CEO don't want to walk by me. He might smell me and, oh gosh, peasant. Who knows? We don't know. Okay, we don't know. So I just had to say that. So, y'all killing in the chat. Yo, it's a crucifixion. Not what I meant. I meant TX made more chips for Microsoft consoles than anything. Oh, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I probably myself, and we are way past anything, so I don't care about any statute limit to anything. I probably bought well over 30 chips myself, easily. Like, I was installing chips left and right. Hey, which one you want? Oh, man, you got the Slim? Easy. I got the chip right here. Now, you want your firmware? Man, I got the board right here. I got my, what? I got the X360 USB version 2, kid. Let me hook you up. I had it all. I was banging them out, so I can't even lie to you. I will agree on that. Those mod chips. If I bought 30 and I was just wanging them out myself, it's little old me, I can imagine somebody else as a major shop cranking in and out. Okay. Yo, look. Hey, he's right. Yo, I want to tell y'all something, man. Yo, y'all killing it. We supposed to move on, but we dropping knowledge. Y'all get knowledge today. My man, Microsoft didn't even fight. They just made the next console right. Nintendo's think they can just pick it up for them. Oh, my God. Let me tell you why my man dropping some knowledge. Yo, I'm going to tell you why he dropping knowledge. Microsoft didn't even fight it. If y'all knew what I knew, when I got into modifying systems, okay, I started around the Xbox 360 era. Okay, and I ain't gonna say started because my first modification was a S-Box for the PlayStation 2. That was literally my first mod chip I put in. I bought a golden finger for a PlayStation 1. I don't consider that a mod. It's a piece you slap in the back. Bam. I don't consider my Game Genie's a mod. You slap it on. I mean, you have to get in there, put a damn mod chip in there, and do some soldering. That's what I call work. So I remember having an Xbox for the PlayStation 2 being my first one, but Xbox 360. I remember when I first was told about that, I had somebody tell me to watch a security video. Do you know every single loophole that was accessed in the original Xbox was blocked in the 360? Totally blocked. Okay, you was able to modify from the controller port. You could put a memory card, like memory card. You were able to take out the hard drive, modify it from there. You can modify it over the internet. I think you can modify it from an action replay. You can modify it from within a game. Like, yo, the original Xbox was just idiotic in the amount of ways that you can modify it. Okay, so they spent all their money on the security for the Xbox 360. And people think, oh, we got a reset glitch hack, or, oh, we got these chips. Oh, Xbox security sucked. And, oh, you can modify their firmware. No, Xbox security was damn good compared to what they had. And look at them now. It is beautiful. So we cannot hate on the direction Xbox go. And I agree. They didn't fight it. They just said we have to up our security, and they upped their security, and now they want to go to a whole damn metaverse. They don't even want you. They want you to just, hey, give me your money, step into the door, holler at you. You know what I mean? That's all they want. Okay, so way to put it. Every week or two, Nintendo would send a request to Google with a huge list of TX site URLs to remove from search results. 90% of them were Xbox related. Y'all getting facts. And yo, just so y'all know, I've heard it multiple times. People say, yo, why are you going to Google to search? Trust me, go to DuckDuckGo. Okay? Go to DuckDuckGo. Do not go to Google. Google's scrubbing all that. They taking down stuff. You ain't finding it. Yeah, go ahead and hit your VPN and go to Google, Brazil or Google Russia, wherever. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Just go to DuckDuckGo, run you a search. Okay? Don't need your mom. Oh my gosh. Hey, the mom jokes is going real. DuckDuckGo gang. Look at that. That's what I said. You got to go DuckDuckGo, man. That's the way to go. Just scrub out Google and don't even do it. Now, let's go ahead. We got to move on because I was supposed to move on. This one's going to be nice and easy. Wow, y'all. Because look, I knew this is why I knew this is going to be a good damn day. Like every single subject today is on fire. So let's go ahead and change the caption. Let's get it right. No, I am not joking. I am not playing. This is not for play, as some of the kids say, the young kids. There is a man who walked into a bank and robbed the bank with a Sonic mask and did it like he didn't even care. Hold up. We got to do a couple things. I don't think y'all hear me. Let me rewind that back because I know y'all not hearing me. The guy robbed a bank with a Sonic the Hedgehog mask. It wasn't a mask made from Sonic drive-thru. Okay? It wasn't a Sonic Boom from Guile. No. Sonic the Hedgehog mask. Oh my God. My man, first of all, let me ask y'all this. When you buy something, to think of any crime, anybody, you don't have to be a criminal to think about that. I don't fly helicopters, but if I see a helicopter in the tree, I'm going to say the pilot sucked. I don't have to be a specialist or to fly helicopters to see you failed. Okay? Like, so some things we can be realistic on. I'm not a criminal. I'm not robbing banks. But my ass even knows if I'm going to buy a mask, just buy a mask to get the job done. You know what? The mask worked. You can't tell who that is. I don't know who it is, man. Oh, God, man, I hate to say it, y'all. The Sonic the Hedgehog mask worked. Is it just me? I don't even know if that's a male or a female. That's just image. We're going to look at more images. I can't tell if that's a male or a female behind me. Go ahead, take a look. The Sonic the Hedgehog mask looked like Sonic the Hedgehog before they changed how he looked in the movie. You remember the terrible look? Definitely. Look at that mask. It's flabby, but it works. Covered up everything. But the story gets worse. So I actually want to give you guys just a quick rundown of what's going down, and I'll go ahead and pull up the article. Guy walks into a bank. He comes in there with a Sonic mask to rob the bank. They look, oh my God. And the guy scurries away with nothing. And you think, what the hell happened in between, Nick? That is why we're going to pull up the article right now. And believe me, it gets better. It gets way better when I read it. That's why I can. I'm reading this directly from the police department. I ain't going to no Kotaku. I'm reading this from the police department. Pull it up. Armed robbery. Armed robbery. Yes, the Dillon, Florida Police Department has put it directly on their website. I ain't going to Kotaku, Eurogamer, or wherever else. I might pull up an article later, but I don't need to do that. I'm going to where the source is. The police put up the article. On Wednesday at approximately 2300 hours, officers from Dillon Police Department were dispatched to Florida Credit Union. Shout out to Florida Credit Union. I hope y'all get over this. In reference to an armed robbery in progress, when officers arrived on the scene, contact was made with witnesses who stated that the subject believed to be male. They don't even know. The Sonic mask was so damn good. It was so good. They don't even know, but his voice sounded male. Okay. Wearing a Sonic the Hedgehog mask, entered the bank displaying a hammer and demanding money from the teller. He had a hammer. Now, for all my people out there, just work with me for a second. I'm going to put y'all to the side. Let me talk to the family I grew up with. Because where I'm from, we call it hammer, a banger, a burner, a biscuit, all that stuff. Okay? No. He had a real damn hammer.
Can you dig it, sucker?
He had a real hammer. He came to rob a bank with a real hammer. Yo, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm squaring up with a dude with a hammer, I might be a little, But if I'm behind something, I don't care. Oh, my God. While demanding cash from the teller, the suspect struck the teller's window with the hammer as he continued with his demands. Bang! Give me my money, bitch. Bang! Bitch, go get my money. Bang! Okay? He's screaming. Now, after being confronted by another bank employee, the suspect fled the location on foot, traveling towards the west side of the building and then north of Woodland Boulevard. Now, do you know who the other bank employee was? I'm sure. Another dude dude, man, get the hell out of here, man. Yo, man, I'll come over there, man. Hey. And dude, he turned around and fled. Nobody's scared of a dude with a hammer and a Sonic mask. Get you a skull mask. Get get you a Ghost Rider. Get you somebody, man. Deadpool. Anybody that got any type of look, Sonic the Hedgehog, kids would have walked up to you. If you were robbing the bank, kids would have walked up to you. They would have said, oh, hey, sir. Get that off me, kid. Bang, bang. You could have, I'm saying. So, the suspect was last observed wearing a black hoodie, black pants, carrying a black or gray backpack or duffel bag, and a mask resembling Sonic the Hedgehog. Dillon Police, Volusia Sheriff's Office, and Air One participated in a search for the subject. Negative results. Negative results. An arrest has not yet been made, and this incident is currently under investigation. So if anybody out there in Florida tuning in, I also share this content across multiple social platforms. If you see this and you know this Sonic the Hedgehog guy, call. Get you some money. Hell, I don't care. I'm not the police department. That ain't my money, but you know, I got some info. What you want? You know what I mean? Like, hey, but you could get this. You need to help somebody out. The man, now, he didn't run off with any money. He didn't take anything, but he came in and banged the hammer. And we need to make sure, because I'm a good taxpaying citizen. Okay, I don't deal with the bullshit anymore. I'm done with it. Okay, so we need to get this guy behind bars. Get his ass locked up. Okay, shit, acting a damn fool with a Sonic mask. But the disguise worked. Damn. Oh, my goodness. Now we're going to see Magnus worked with a question. Yo, he didn't get caught. They don't even know if it's a male or female. They didn't even say if they were white or black or Asian or anything. They didn't say nothing. The Sonic mask will make sure you can't be seen. From now on, I guarantee you guys, you will see more Sonic masks. And it may not be Sonic. It might be Knuckles. Okay, it might be Tails. This thing is starting to roll. Okay, because I'm feeling like this is this is the way to go. People don't take you as a big threat. And I also believe they're not looking into it. I'm gonna be honest. We didn't get him. You know what I mean? It's a dude banging a hammer, and okay, we didn't get him. That's the way they feel. He didn't hurt anybody. He didn't take any money. Okay, so let me go to the chat because I always like to. He spent more time focused on. Yo, my man, shout out Joe, man. My man spend more time, okay, focus on the mask. Yo, I'm not going to lie. When you go pick a mask, I've been to these Halloween shops and you see all the masks. If you're doing a robbery, do you go, yo, I ain't going to lie, that Sonic mask will get the job done, kid. Shit, let me get two. Like, who does that? You know what I mean? But whoever it was has got away. They have not been caught. If you out there dealing Florida, you know what I mean? Go ahead, talk to us. You need to say something. Wow, my man Rob. But no lie, the funniest part of this story to me, you know what I mean? Because I don't wish anybody robbing anybody get hurt. So I don't even want to insinuate that shit. But the funniest part of the story is that the other employee come up and he ran. Yo, you know how that is. The other dude said, man, what the hell? You look at somebody and you look at their hand and it's a hammer. You're behind like some bulletproof glass. Okay, and this dude got a hammer. Dude, I pushed the button. The cops are coming. Go. Like, it's not even a go. You're standing here talking with me. Go. They're going to put you in jail. So he ran. Okay, the man's not caught. So that's really it. I'm not going to go too much. Yo, I feel bad, man, because I really wanted to give y'all a little bit more. You know what? Hell, let's do this for the hell of it. Facebook, what y'all got, man? I'm going to see what Facebook got. Let's pull it up. Let's see the chat. So, Facebook, my Facebook crew. Yo, anytime I talk to my Facebook crew, man, it's tripping because y'all a wild bunch. My YouTube bunch wild, Twitch wild. All y'all wild. Discord, oh my God. Woo. Y'all boys. Discord probably will. Them boys will get you in the Discord. You better watch out. All right. So, the Dealing Police Department posted this on Facebook. Let's just go to the comments because I love Facebook. Yo, Facebook, if you can, go ahead and you could share the content just because we want to have you guys be seen in these comments. So look, Sonic has turned to a life of crime. Josh Santos, that's beautiful. That had to be a distraction. Them shoes too nice to be trying to rob a bank with a hammer. You want to catch him, go stake out the local dumpsters for his hoodie. Edit. Interestingly enough, Amazon pulled the exact hoodie he is wearing from their online store. No sale record. Oh, didn't know that. Okay, so now we see more. So now the shoes. Somebody said the shoes are so nice. Now, from me, I am a shoe guy. Okay, I look at those and I don't know if those are real or fake. Those could be some fake J's. They could probably cost them all of $30. I've seen it. Okay, I've seen it. I don't know, but nonetheless, let's just assume there's some Jordans, okay? They didn't even say. I look at the guy's fingers, light. Okay, I can't really tell, okay? I mean, I would have to say Caucasian dude. He got a Let's Go Brandon hoodie, okay? He had Sonic the Hedgehog. I know that now, granted, I will say the Sonic the Hedgehog and the Let's Go Brandon. Yo, what is going on with society today, man? Like, I don't know. It looked like he got a ring. Am I tripping? He got a ring on. Might be married. That's just me. This is what I'm getting from the picture. I don't see what they got. Let's see some of these. Okay, so this is a good picture. Bam. That mask is so horrible. Look at all the damn bumps in it. But oh my gosh, it worked. I can't even say it's horrible. It literally worked. Right above, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Let's get back to the comments. Okay, so what is written on the front of the hoodie? Let's Go Brandon. That's actually something that's supposed to be to like Joe Biden or something like that. Hey, folks here are roasting Joe Biden right now. Okay, so I can definitely see people wearing that. Thought he could be like Sonic and get all that gold. People are crazy. With a damn hammer. That's what I'm saying. Sonic is fast. Good luck trying to catch him. Yo! Well said. I ain't gonna lie. What the hell y'all got in the water over there in Florida? Yo, Florida's always been crazy to know that. Is that a gold ring on his middle finger? Antifa did it. Definitely sucks at it. What's up with all the crime? Okay, we are done. Yo, Dylan's tripped out. I don't know about all the damn crime. Anyways, that was all I wanted to go ahead and talk about. So for anyone that has any intentions on doing anything, you may see this and see the Sonic mask as being a good use. But this Sonic mask is hot. You go out there and wear a Sonic mask right now, your ass going to get taken down. This Sonic mask is hot. Okay, so you might not even, matter of fact, the hoodie down, you might not find that Sonic mask anywhere else. Okay, so if you got it, hide it. Don't even wear it no more. Go get you a Tails or a Knuckles and do your Thug Dizzle. Okay, just not in my house. Right? So anyways, let's go ahead. Make sure I ain't missing nothing at the chat. Too bad there was no gold rings. They might have went Supersonic. Yo, Supersonic, he would have banged up the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Tore that shit up. What's crazy is the mask selection worked, man. So that's all I got to say. We're going to go ahead. I ain't going to hold up too much. But that mask selection was so nice. Oh, and of course, this is the one I ain't going to get all too happy. But I'm sure a lot of you guys knew we had to talk about it. Okay, because it happened during the week. And yes, I cover game news. But man, this ain't a good one. It's a couple things. So we're going to talk about it. And let's just cover it in quick detail. And then we'll go over the article and we'll talk some real shit. So we all know Sony bought Bungie. Yoo-hoo, aha. That was announced not that long ago. We'll talk into specifics, okay? Sony was announced, I think it was the beginning of the week. Let's just say that. Sony announced they purchased Bungie, right? So if y'all already know I'm a Microsoft fanboy, I'm a dude that just simply hates on Sony because I got to. I don't really got a choice. So I hate on them. Sony bought Bungie. I actually may say, Sony, this is actually a good move for you. I'm not even mad, Sony. You know what, Sony? I'm going to go ahead and give you, I messed up. But you can get that. I'm going to give you that because Bungie, okay? Like Bungie, Destiny, okay? We talking about, hey, now just think about this. I want you guys to picture this. Microsoft actually, I believe they purchased Bungie, or Bungie was an acquisition of theirs at one point or something like that. And Bungie broke off and then got with Activision. They said, yo, we ain't messing with Microsoft. There's some thugs over there. Let's go over there to Activision. Let's get this thing right. Microsoft said, where you going? Where are you going? Come back. And they purchased Activision Blizzard. That's hilarious to me. And what happens? Bungie leaves to Sony. Yo, you can't make this shit up, man. You cannot make this up. Yes, Bungie has been purchased by Sony for $3.6 billion. Now, I want to talk my shit. So I'm going to go ahead first and just pull up and run through the article real quick. Sony has announced it will buy Destiny for $3.6 billion. The Destiny franchise and other future games from Bungie will remain multi-platform, the developer has said. Following the deal's completion, Bungie will be part of Sony Worldwide Studios, which can self-publish and reach players wherever they choose to play. We've had a strong partnership with Bungie since the inception of the Destiny franchise, and I couldn't be more thrilled. Officially welcome to the studio and the PlayStation family. Jim Ryan said, okay. Now, I could go into reading all this. I don't really care because I hate Sony, okay? It actually disgusts me to read this. But what I will go ahead and do is I will tell you that Sony still has more work to do, okay? I'm not letting you off the hook, Sony. That's not it, okay? That's not it. That's not it. You're not getting off the hook. Destiny 2 is nice, but Microsoft is still smoking that ass. They smoking that ass. Hot dogs on the stick, baby. Oh, that sounded so paused. Just forget that, okay? Just drop it. But you know what I mean, okay? It's just ridiculous. You thought Bungie was going to do it. It's not cutting it for you. It's not. But I will say, one thing I was impressed with is I did hear that there was actually more acquisitions to come. Can I find that? That was said somewhere. Okay, it was now. I'm looking down some articles, guys. Do you know 1.2 billion is being paid just to keep the developers around for Bungie? How could I not mention that? I got it right there in the title. You know what? Let's I can't forget that. Sony spending 1.2 billion to keep the devs from leaving. Damn. Devs, get your money. Go get your money, devs. I ain't never hating on the devs ever again. Devs been getting treated like shit for so long. Devs, go get your money. Sony, thank you for paying those devs. Now, guess what you're going to have? A good damn Destiny. You ain't going to have no terrible product. Because right now I'm a Call of Duty fan. And I can tell you them Call of Duty numbers is getting lower. Okay, I'm looking. Hey. Okay, getting lower. When Sony revealed its surprise $3.6 billion deal to buy Bungie, it was clear the PS5 manufacturer was paying a premium for the original creators of Halo and now Destiny 2. Now the company has revealed roughly a third of that price was just to keep the developers so they don't immediately leave the studio. So they still leaving. Get your money, devs. Approximately 1/3 of the $3.6 billion acquisition consideration consists primarily of deferred payments to employee shareholders conditional upon their continued employment and other retention incentives. Oh my goodness. And y'all might think that ain't nothing. That is major. That is something that I'm actually going to give Sony props. Okay. And y'all know I hate Sony. Okay, but I gotta say, Sony, that was some damn nuts you had on you right there. That was nice. I've been at a job where you get those bonus packages. Guess what these developers are about to get? They're gonna be working like normal. They're gonna go to a meeting. Hey, developers, this is gonna be our Bungie town hall meeting. Hey, come on here. You come in there, you sit down. Everybody's normal people. You gotta listen to the big dude, who owns the place speak. So you're kind of sitting there. You're like, yeah, okay, continue. And then he says out his mouth, for you guys' hard-earned work, we're going to go ahead and give you guys $2,000 bonuses a piece on your paycheck next week. You should hear the whole place explode. Goes crazy. I've been there. Then next thing you know, it's always some jackass or asshole back at the desk who couldn't have a meeting, who hears the uproar. Okay, I couldn't make the meeting. What happened? We getting $2,000. No, we ain't. You lying. They go to message somebody else. Oh, snap, we get $2,000. Y'all know that? Yeah, I was at the meeting. I mean, that's what happens. So kudos to Sony. I mean, big kudos to Sony for actually paying to keep developers around at a time where developers have been shitted on left and right. Okay, left and right. But one thing that surprised me in all this is Nintendo. A lot of people said, oh, Microsoft's going to buy Nintendo. Sony's going to buy Nintendo. Somebody's going to buy Nintendo. Guess what? Nintendo don't give a shit. Okay, Nintendo don't care about nothing they got going on. Nintendo is not even looking to buy any acquisitions. Nintendo don't give a shit about none of that. Nintendo's going to be fine. The Nintendo Switch just outsold the Wii. What are we talking about? They don't care. Nintendo is not in this war that's going on between Microsoft and Sony. They don't give a shit. Mario's going to live forever. Do whatever y'all do. We got fucking everything. Okay, we got University Studios type parks set up with Mario. Why do we care? And they don't. They've been smart. They think it's actually a bad thing. I guarantee you, Nintendo frowns upon all these acquisitions being grabbed. I think they do. Okay, so that's not the only thing I'm going to say. PS5 sales are down. I don't want to get there, okay? But the reason sales are down because they can't even produce enough. They can't produce enough, and they're going to cut back again with more chip shortages. Sorry for all y'all who don't got a PS5, okay? But they are expecting to cut back on PS5s. So the best thing I think that came out this acquisition, and I am going to move on, but this is the best thing to come out of it. Sony wants to help Bungie expand franchises in TV and films.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Talk to me nice. Bungie wants to develop its franchises outside of gaming, and Sony looks to help. Earlier this week, we know Sony bought them for $3.6 billion, whatever, okay? Now, in an earnings call Q&A, Sony exec Hiroko was asked what benefits Bungie would receive from Sony to answer multi-dimensional support. It's not just for the gaming area, but the multi-using of IP and merchandising of IP. Like a game title may be put into movies.
Can you dig it?
Yo, y'all telling me Destiny would not be fire as a movie? Yo, do you know how deep you can go into the Destiny franchise for a movie? Destiny could be, and it could be terrible too. Don't get me wrong. You could totally butcher it. But I could see the promise in something like Destiny, which is not so hard driven like some of these other franchises on this story. Like Destiny is it's pretty open, okay, in the story and the way you can expand on it. So I would love to see that as a movie, but many different IPs. But Bungie wants to nurture the IP they have in a multi-dimensional manner, and that's their hope for that. We believe we can help. We have Sony pictures and Sony music. We can make it happen. Yo, oh my goodness. Yo, Sony, I swear to, as much as I hate Sony, I kind of want Sony to be my PR people. You know what I mean? Hey, Sony, come holler at me. If Sony was in my corner, I feel like I'll win every damn meeting. Sony's like, look, man, I'm telling you, look, we want to acquire you. I know. It's $3.6 billion, but we need to pay those developers. We can't give anything more, but I'll tell you this. Sony music, Sony pictures. Bow! Shit sold. Oh, my goodness. That's a match made in heaven. So I can't lie. Good things. But Sony, you're not done. You right now need another acquisition. That smoke that Microsoft, that ass whipping that Microsoft put on you ain't done yet. It ain't done. Wait till you start seeing them games that come up on Game Pass. When you start seeing it, oh, another lineup. Damn, Xbox got another hit. And then you're going to start realizing, okay, all right, well, Destiny 2 might, But Destiny 2 makes a lot of money, okay, because it is free to play, I believe, still, but there is a lot of money spent in that ecosystem. A lot of people spend for those, I'm not sure what it's called. It's not V-Bucks or anything like that, something else. But nonetheless, excuse me, makes pretty decent money. So I can't be mad at Destiny. So Bungie and PlayStation, appreciate y'all guys getting together, but y'all got a long way to go. Microsoft smoked y'all ass, okay? So let me go ahead and get to it. Red versus blue, but something different. It is so true, man. It's can't recall Destiny races off the top of my head. Yeah, Destiny does have 3 different races. And I can't recall them off my head either. It's like one type. Yeah, I ain't even gonna get into it. But music, I see you. Yo, but that every game. What's up, Gary? Yo, just leave him alone. Leave him alone. Y'all killing Gary. I told y'all, they don't like Gary, man. Gary, I don't know what Gary did. Gary must have pissed in a lot of different lemonades, okay? Shitted on a lot of lawns or something, because people just don't give a damn, okay? You got some folks saying free Gary, but man, they just don't like the guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Like I told you, we running through these. I got to go ahead. I got to get your calls and all that. Okay? All right, this one I don't really, this one is like, you get high, it's good news, okay. I'm happy for it, but yes, GTA 6 is in development. So, guys, let me talk to y'all and all my old ass middle-aged fathers, dudes, and everybody. Let me talk to y'all. Grand Theft Auto 6 is now in current development. And I'm sure many of you feel like I feel. Really give a damn. Because in development means nothing to me. I'm a guy who watched StarCraft go through how many years of development? Duke Nukem, it came out like how many years later in development? Okay? When you tell somebody like me a game is in development, I don't give a shit. It's just me. Okay? Now, some other gamers, hey, publications, you're eating this up. Oh my gosh, Grand Theft Auto 6. Beautiful stuff. I understand. We've been waiting a long time. Grand Theft Auto 5 has been going on for so long. But I'm going to give you guys and I wish I had a layout for it, but I just want to give you guys a layout of Rockstar and a quick history. Rockstar used to lay out games year after year. Hits. Talking about Rockstar, I can't even think of most of those hits, man. I remember Rockstar had a table tennis game. I loved it. I played the hell out that table tennis game. Rockstar, kudos to the table tennis game. I can't forget it. Kudos to it. Okay? Rockstar. Bully franchise. What happened to Bully? What happened to the Bully franchise? Wonderful franchise. What happened to Bully? Okay? I remember playing that game. And oh my goodness. But year after year, Rockstar used to put out these games. And I don't know, was Midnight Club Dub Edition Rockstar? I don't know, but it was different games Rockstar used to make year after year, and then they got into this Grand Theft Auto. I want to say it wasn't Vice City, it was San Andreas. Took a moment because I know they had the Liberty City Stories and they had the Chinatown Wars and they had others. But once they got to this latest Grand Theft Auto that's running, it's been, I don't know how many years, 7 years, 8 years? Like, we have not seen a new Rockstar. Well, no, I forgot Red Dead, other one. Okay, all right, excuse me. Red Dead is another one. But as far as the Grand Theft Auto franchise, we haven't seen one in I don't know how many years. And people have still been playing this current Grand Theft Auto like it's brand new. Okay, we see Grand Theft Auto 5, and yes, I put there Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, and the Grand Theft Auto Online is coming out for PS5 and Xbox Series X in March. So bad enough, they saying it's in development. We gonna give you the current gen version. See what they doing? I'm not falling for it. Buy the current gen version so you can play this for 2 to 3 years. Then we'll release 6. We banking on a whole nother version and an ecosystem. I'm not rolling with that. Okay, I'm not rolling with that. But nonetheless, that's what's going to be happening. So I'm going to talk about Grand Theft Auto 6, and we'll talk about it's coming and all the good stuff and all the yay and ha 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 GTA 6. I don't really care more than that because I know this is going to be in active development for damn near 3, 4, 5 years. Okay, let's go ahead and pull it up. GTA 6 active development now well underway. Well underway. What does well underway mean? 50%, 30%? Can I get a number? Can I get a 20%, 30%? But it's the furthest that Rockstar has ever gone in acknowledging GTA 6's inevitable approach, and it comes as GTA 5 launches on its third console generation to date. Third console generation. Do y'all hear that? GTA 5 launches on its third console generation. Yo, forget releasing a game, okay, a new title for every generation of system. Grand Theft Auto 5, I was playing on the Xbox 360. I remember it. I played on the Xbox 360. I beat the whole entire game on the Xbox 360. Then the Xbox One. Now this is ridiculous. With the unprecedented longevity of GTA 5, we know many of you have been asking us about a new entry in the Grand Theft Auto series. Well, with every new project we embark on, our goal is to significantly move beyond what we have previously delivered. And we are pleased to confirm that active development for the next entry again, Grand Theft Auto, is well underway. We look forward to sharing more as soon as we're ready. So please stay tuned to Rockstar Newswire for official details. I don't give a damn.
Sucker!
GTA 5 originally launched in 2013. What the? Yo, GTA 5 came out in 2013. We almost at 10 years. And we got the same, we will be at 10 years, and we got the same Grand Theft Auto running. Let me ask y'all, does that mean that Grand Theft Auto was that great of a game? I will say, it's a fabulous game. I played the one player. It is actually probably my best Grand Theft Auto. I'm lying, San Andreas. But it's second. It's my second experience, okay? And then Vice City was one of my hits. Didn't really care about Nico too much. That was me. But, this one here, Grand Theft Auto 6, I do want to say, I am glad they at least acknowledged it, because for the longest, they would not acknowledge it was coming, and it bothered the hell out of fans. Didn't bother me, but it bothered the hell out of fans. So I'm glad we can just go with that. We don't have to hear it. Now, I'm just going to put, yo, Musica, you ain't lying. We're going to see that joke about 2026, 2027. You know what? I'm going to quote you on that. I can't wait till it's 2026, 2027. I'm going to be still having a YouTube channel, okay, making these little dollars. Maybe I have another, huge show on a national broadcast or some shit. I'll be doing it up, okay? And I'm going to come back and I'm going to say, yo, I remember your comment, man, and it was spot on. So, also, oh, man, what's up with the Manhunt franchise? We can get a gory horror movie out of that. Okay, we can get another great game. Go right side by side that movie. I'm talking about it's, you know what? We talking. We talking about some franchises, man. But nonetheless, Grand Theft Auto 6 is in active development. These pictures behind me, I believe, are from Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't know. I just get the articles. Okay, put the picture up, slap it on there. Thank you, team. So I believe these are from Grand Theft Auto 6. So you see the car with the chick, which I do like the whole approach of the businesswoman. I do like the stepping up of that. You're not having just regular slores. Okay, they've really got some women stepping up the business dude. You got the guy, this is good artwork. So whoever did these pieces of art, kudos to you. Thank you for that. Now, make sure I ain't missing nothing else in the chat. Okay. Took them. Yo, broken like Cyberpunk. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Cyberpunk goes down as probably the worst the game launch of all time. Possibly all time. Battlefield may take the crown, but one thing I think Battlefield benefits from is being an online multiplayer game that's really big on that. So it can possibly get better like No Man's Sky 5 years from now. It could be top game, okay? But no, that's Cyberpunk. You only can do so many updates, okay? You better add a whole new DLC. So anyways, let's go ahead. That was it. I ain't gonna do too much. Like I said, we're running through this. Good. Bam, let's move on. Now, oh my gosh. So y'all about to see me turn up a little bit. Okay, let me go ahead and take this drink right now. Yeah. It's too sweet. I like something with a bitter taste. Something that puts some hair on your chest. That's sweet stuff. Oh, come on, man. So anyways, Halo Infinite fans disgruntled about the current state of the game. Oh, man. I'm going to rant my ass off. But before I rant my ass off, we're going to go ahead and get to the article because I don't want to make it seem like I'm just coming from nowhere. Okay, so we're going to do this one differently. I'm going to get to the article first on this one. And then we're going to go ahead and get to my piece and why my piece is going to be so much more important. Okay, so hardcore Halo Infinite fans are frustrated with the state of shooter despite updates and events. Yesterday, Halo Infinite samurai-themed Fractured Tenrai event returned for a third round. Okay, so this is the third go-round. They ain't changed the shit. They just said, we're going to flip the shit every week. We just going to keep popping it up. So I understand. Getting stale. I can rock with you on that. Looking much like it did for its second outing, for some players, it's another excuse to hop in for fun event with meaningful rewards. So some people probably ain't get the rewards. They want to come back and catch them another time around, okay? But for others, it's an underbaked game spinning on its wheels. Developer 343 Industries has consistently switched up Halo Infinite's offering since its launch last November. Damn, now I want to see Airy. Okay, Airy. Because, sometimes I got to know who ran. Okay, because sometimes they be going a little off. I be having, all right. So the multiplayer shooter has time-limited events pop up roughly every other week alongside a very slow trickle of new modes, and that's so often the case with live service games. That's typical. Okay, it's a live service game. The cacophony of complaints tends to come from a loud but vocal minority. Halo Infinite has today been played by more than 20 million people, making it the biggest launch in history for the series. In history for Halo series. And the first to feature a free-to-play multiplayer mode. Matchmaking is consistently flush with players, relatively stable, especially compared to competition like Battlefield, which is trash. Take that, Battlefield, and your 2,000 players. That's probably where you're at right now. Oh, you can't find a match because it sucks. Sorry about that, folks. Matchmaking is consistently flush with players, all right? The community is buzzing on the daily with Halo regularly trending on social media platforms, and Halo Infinite is, by most metrics, a healthy game. But you don't need to look far for haters, okay? Key among the complaint is the game's lack of publicly viewable plan for its direction. At launch, 343 Industries said it would release a roadmap, okay, of things planned to come for Halo Infinite in January, but that roadmap hasn't come, and it's now February. And they want to outline everything that they plan to do in the introductions to Forge and the multiplayer modes and all that, okay? Halo's long-standing creation mode It's big upon many people. They waiting on Forge. So, last night, Halo Infinite head of creative Joe Staten addressed the delay on Twitter. We need more time to finalize our plans, so what we share is something you can rely on. This work is my top priority, and we'll have an update as soon as we can. Now, I'm not going to read any further because I've read enough. I don't need to read any more, okay? I'm going to speak and say what no one else wants to say. Nobody else wants to say it, but Nickmoses05 is not here to sugarcoat. I'm not here to tell you a bunch of lies, fabricated. I'm here to give you the real. I'm sorry. We have become spoiled asses. We are spoiled. I remember having games and you didn't get a damn update. You bought it, that was it. No DLC, no update. That was it. It was it. And now we have got to the point that a game that, by the way, when the game was released, oh my God, we love Halo. It's the best Halo ever. It took us back a little bit of old and the new. It's the best. 20 million players. This shit's smoking. You can't even get on Halo and wait more than 2 seconds without a match. Oh, it's all beautiful, but you found something to complain about. I'm sick of us complaining. Stop complaining. You want a roadmap? Yo, I'm going to tell you this. How the hell do you want a roadmap and they doing a good job? They already doing a good job. What the hell do you care about the roadmap? It's good, right? Yo, the lack of, I'm tired of playing those same game modes. How long has the game been out? Chill out. Chill out. It's much now. Y'all know I'm a Call of Duty fanboy. I'm a Call of Duty fanboy at heart. As much as I can shit on Battlefield right now, I have to prove a point, and I'm going to actually paint Battlefield in a good light as much as it hurts me. Okay? Battlefield fans jumped the ship too early. You all did. You did. I'm sorry to tell you guys are not true fans. You guys are a bunch of bandwagon hoppers. That's what you guys are. That's the difference from Call of Duty fans to you guys. You guys are bandwagon hoppers. You talked about your last Battlefield and how great it was, and you expected this one to be great. And this one was Rainbow Six, Call of Duty, Ghost, Medal of Honor, Siphon Filter, everything. I don't know what the hell they was doing on this. Okay, I don't know. It's bugged up to hell. I watch people play it. I see TikToks of it, and I go, man, that looks shitty. It looks shitty. I'm sorry, but guess what? The fans jumped ship too early. The game was just released. You guys were jumping ship by the numbers. And that's the problem with this COVID era. We are so stuck at home and so used to having instant gratification that if a game doesn't fill our needs for the matter of 5 damn minutes, y'all can't sit y'all asses down and wait for something good to happen. I can't stand this era now. We are at the beginning of 2022, and I'm hearing complaints about Halo, which, by the way, was loved by everyone. You're mad about a roadmap. I don't give a damn. Do you know? I don't ever check for roadmaps on games. I never have. Now, I'm not in competition for esports. I can understand if you're esports and you're looking into the roadmap. That's different because your competition might be based on balance changes or other things that's soon to come. It's a big deal in esports. I understand that. If you ain't dealing with esports, what the hell you want to know the roadmap for? That's going to make your decision, huh? When you bought all those games back then, you never seen a damn roadmap on the back of the box. You don't turn around the box of a game and they show you a roadmap. So what the hell you complaining about? If your ass didn't have internet, you wouldn't be able to know what a roadmap was. I am sick of us complaining. Why are we complaining over games after 2 months? Give it time. Cyberpunk. It was an exception to this rule. The reason Cyberpunk was an exception because Cyberpunk was being talked about for so many damn years. It was being talked about for so many years. We heard Cyberpunk. So we anticipated this title. Shit, I don't know if Star Citizen's ever going to come out. Okay, I'm not sure Star. I think it's Star. I don't know which one it is. The one on PC that everybody pays $1,000 and we ain't seen the light of day. Okay? I can't stand this. Why do we complain about games within the first 2 months? I'm a Call of Duty fanboy, and I can tell you, all you Battlefield fans jump ship way too early. I'm going to make this bet to you guys. How much do you want to bet? Battlefield's going to go free to play, and they're actually going to push out updates. They did push back the scoreboard, which, goddamn, DICE, get something right. But they're going to push back the scoreboard updates until March. When these updates come out, and they actually push out a lot of these updates, and that mode comes out where people can get some user-created content in there, when you start seeing that user-created content get put out, I guarantee you guys, it's going to be a whole different game. You're going to see Battlefield people who jump ship and talk shit about Battlefield jump right back on. Oh, it's so much better than Call of Duty. Oh. I'm going to tell you something that I respect about Call of Duty fans. This is what I respect. Fanboys, right? They stick by it no matter what. I remember playing Future Soldier, Advance, whatever. That shit was shit. And I played it. I told people this game is fire. Dog, I'm running on walls, son. Minority Report, son. No, it was terrible. And I defended the game because I represented Call of Duty. But guess what? Now I can tell you that game was ass. It was ass. But I stuck by them. Now we get wonderful Vanguard. We losing players, yes, but guess what? Vanguard is still a good game. It's not a bad game. A good single player experience. Battlefield fans jump too early, and Halo fans, you need to stop it right now. Shut up! I don't want to hear a damn word. I don't want to hear you say nothing about a roadmap. Don't talk about what's to come. Enjoy the damn game. There's people who don't have 24 hours a day to play the damn game. If I work, okay, I only get an hour, okay, 2 hours to play the game. So when these events come, hell yeah, I'm happy. It comes 3 times because I now get to play it. Okay, whereas your ass, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I've been playing it for a whole 3 weeks. Where's the roadmap? Shut the hell up. We don't care about a roadmap. It's nice to have one, but I never picked up a box and looked at the back and said, where's the roadmap? I don't want it. I don't think anybody has. So for the fact that fans are finding something to complain about, you are pitiful in your life. You're sad. You're sitting at home in your own shit. And you thinking, oh God, I don't feel good about my own life. Let me trash something. A game that I love is now stale because I play it too much. That's your own damn fault. You got too much time on your hands. That ain't my fault. Okay, that's your fault. It's getting stale. It's getting stale because your ass don't turn it off. An off button is a wonderful thing, folks. And it's real. You press it and you get up. Wow. It's been working. It's worked ever since I was playing Nintendo. I was playing Sega Master System, and that off button has always been great. But for some reason, these people that play now figure, oh, I have to be at 99.99 and everything, and I have to play the entire time. And by the way, they didn't release new content in the past 3 weeks. They're shit. We need to stop, folks. So I apologize. Let me go to the chat. Didn't mean. You know what I'm saying? He said Destiny. I apologize. I get on my rants. I get a little hectic. I get mad. But this is what I'm passionate about because I am a person that has fell in love with games because I bought into the developers, the story, and everything behind it. That is why I purchase a game. When I purchase Call of Duty, I'm already purchasing it beforehand. Those developers are already being supported by me. Yes, I know a lot of that money's going to the big corporate office and probably buying some carpets, but I'm trying to spread some love to those developers. And the reason I know those developers are getting scraps of the crumbs because it doesn't work any other way in a capitalist society. It doesn't work. A lot of people don't understand that. This is just the way it works. If I got a business and I say, I'm going to sell burgers and I buy $1,000 worth of ingredients and I hire you to make my burgers and you sell in 1 week $2,000 worth of burgers, you know what I mean? Hey, I doubled up. But guess what? You ain't about to get $1,000 because you brought in $1,000. Matter of fact, I'm taking a bigger cut because I fronted the ingredients. So I understand how this works. So you might get cut out big time on that. But the reason being is because I have to purchase another $1,000 of ingredients. I might need to purchase $1,500, $2,000. But that's the investment I'm making because I put the money in. I'm the one that receives the bigger cut. So the developers ain't getting much. I'm going to be honest with you. They're not. Okay? So to all my people that are complaining, and that's why I said not Cyberpunk, because Cyberpunk's a different story. Cyberpunk, you couldn't even finish the damn game. Like, you couldn't even get through. You're falling through the ground. Like, that's a totally different story. We're not talking about I'm walking and falling through the ground. That's some other shit. I can't make a cutscene because, the cutscene keeps freezing or this keeps running into me. No. Cyberpunk is an exception to the rule. That was a shitty release, WWE 2K20 style, okay, which, by the way, was shitty, okay? No Man's Sky style, by the way, shitty. But No Man's Sky is a prime example of the turnaround, okay, which is a beautiful game now. And there's many other releases. I can go on and on. Grand Theft Auto Remastered and yada, yada. Terrible, terrible, terrible. We have to stop complaining about games and give them time. The roadmap, and as they stated, I don't doubt they're not lying. Hello, we can't give you a roadmap because we ain't got it yet. I don't even have facts. How am I gonna give you a damn roadmap? My damn shareholders and investors don't even got a roadmap. Hell, they paying for all my damn backing and everything, my marketing and everything, but you want the roadmap on Reddit before they get it. No, sit your ass down. My fault. Okay, so that's enough. We're going to get through that. So all my people that's complaining about Halo Infinite, calm down, enjoy the game. I'm sure fabulous updates will come, and you'll soon get the content you need. Voila. Now, let's move on. Okay, like I told you, we got to run through. I'm well on time here. Okay, well on time, doing a good job. So, this one hit home. I'm a guy that actually has spoken to my audience. Excuse me. Woo. I maybe need to drink more. That sweet taste is so ass. Ooh, I love a bark. So, now, this one hit home for me, guys, and I'm going to tell you why. It hit home for me because I am one that has spoken to my audience about creating NFTs. I'm still going to be doing it. I am serious. I actually have some NFTs already, but the ones that I'm speaking to you guys about are the music NFTs that I want to do. I'm really looking into music NFTs. I want to be able to, jump into this digital world with my art, which I also create music. A lot of people don't know. I create music. I had an album back in 2005 for the Prophet Memphis year. I had my 6-pack. I had my chain. I was up there pointing like I was pointing to 9 milli. I was all that back in the day. But now I've changed, man. I got a family. It's all different. But I still love to create music. So, I'm going to be creating a lot of different NFTs around music and games. That is what I'm doing. Okay? So this one hit home because video game composers have already started complaining that their music has been stolen and turned into NFTs. And that kind of sat not too well with me. I'm going to tell you why. The reason it didn't sit too well with me is because I know that this digital world that's going on is already be taken, like NFTs specifically. I don't want to say everything digital, but a lot of the digital currencies are being taken as scams. And we're having a lot of NFT projects being taken as scams. And I'm not just saying this because, people are just saying it's scams and they don't believe. No, it's facts. I don't know if you guys know, but what's the guy on YouTube, Ice Poseidon, who took over $500,000 from investors over a CX coin digital currency that he created, talking about he blamed the people because they put too much energy into it? Like, so imagine I say, hey, fans, I'm creating a new digital currency. You guys want to donate? Help me out. You guys start donating. You donate over $500,000. And I say it's you guys' fault because you guys cared about it too much. That's literally what happened. So I don't blame people who feel weary about coming into this digital market, especially when things like this is happening. So this is why it hit home for me. I actually have music that I'm sure has already been taken and put and created as an NFT. I'm sure of it. Okay, I'm sure of it. And a lot of people think, how is that, Nick? Your album? Yeah, my album came back out in 2005 or something like that. It's in all the archives. Go to Apple iTunes, type in the Prophet Memphis year. Go to Spotify. Go anywhere, type in the Prophet Memphis year. I come up. My album's been there. It's an old album. Okay, so I'm sure it's been scrubbed. I've had people put my album on YouTube. Okay, I didn't put that up. Okay, I thank you. I'm not going to try to have you take it down. It's not like I'm making tons of revenue from it. Okay, please just do what you do. But for these people, these video game composers, a lot of them put together like iconic themes. Dude, has anybody, I guarantee you, I say this to any one of y'all know what this is. Do 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 do. I don't gotta say nothing else. Fire. Whoever the composer is for that. Fire. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know what that is? It's fire. These are iconic themes that they have still received royalties from years to date. Okay, and I appreciate that because we always think the developer making the game or so and so. The people the composers need to be paid. That's why I thought NFTs is a beautiful thing because, specific artists and composers can now get paid as they should. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. So I'm going to pull up the article and go directly from there because what Hit Piece, which is the company, you guys can check out Hit Piece because they are actually the ones that did this horrible act of stealing all this music and creating it as NFTs, but not the worst. Okay, not the worst. We've had the apes that was worth how many thousands of dollars ran off. Okay, Ice Poseidon, $500,000 runs off with money. We've had worse. But the reason this is bad, I'm going to pull up now. Let's switch screens and read about it. Video game composers have had their music sold as NFTs without permission. The platform Hit Piece allows users to own a song, okay, build your unique playlist, and join an artist community. It appears to be scrubbing Spotify for music and selling it illegally as NFTs.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Yes, they can dig it. That includes video game music along with Disney tracks and more. Composers have since hit back at the platform on social media. Now, just so you know, at Join Hit Piece, they tweeted they ass direct. Okay. One of the tracks you're selling, I appeared on. So this is Grant Kirkhope's piece. This is him. Like, I make the track, I hear it. And I'm like, yo, one of the songs you're playing, I'm on, is actually owned by Blizzard, who is now owned by Microsoft. And they just purchased them for 68.7 billion. Good luck with that. I think they got enough money to take care of you. So, David Wise, another Donkey Kong composer, also responded, please spread the message far and wide that at Joint Hit Piece are attempting to sell digital assets they simply cannot legally own. There is no legal organization with authority to authenticate these transactions and no existing contracts between composers, performers, or publishers. Now, Hit Piece, they felt the heat. Hit Piece said, oh, shit, damn, they killing us. So Hit Piece writes and says, clearly we have struck a nerve and are very eager to create the ideal experience for music fans. To be clear, artists get paid when digital goods are sold on Hit Piece. Okay? Now, I don't know how those payments are paid out to the artists, but I don't think the artists are the original artists. That's just me. Like all beta products, we are continuing to listen to all user feedback and are committed to evolving the product to fit the needs of the artists, labels, and fans alike. Oh, that was God. Hit Piece, your PR people is on flake. Okay, as the boys used to say, the girls and boys. So, Gareth Coker, who composed the music for the Ori and Halo games, among others, said, the website at Join Hit Piece, garbage. selling hosts and NFTs after doing a box scrape of the entire Spotify catalog. So many affected. Absolutely no way I or publishers would endorse this shit. And you see all the Oris right there on Hit Piece. Now, this is why it hit home for me. Okay? This is why this is personal for me. I have music on Spotify. They probably scrubbed it already. I'm going to be honest. Haven't checked. I will be looking into it. But they probably already scrubbed it. It's probably already up there. My entire 2005 album of the Prophet Memphis Year has probably already hit the blockchain and been minted under Hit Piece. So, guess what Hit Piece does? Hit Piece resells it. Somebody goes through and they go, oh, I hear this song. I like it. I want to buy this. I'll buy this digital asset. So they go ahead and purchase it and they use it however they use it. And what am I to do? I'm going to tell you. Honestly, guys, this is what happened. They're getting away with it. And this is why they're getting away with it. This is what I feel. It has been a rat race. You can grab anything and put it through the blockchain and have it minted. And guess what's going to happen? How is a lawsuit going to get taken place? Let me ask you that. How does the lawsuit taking place? So you're going to sue them. You can sue them for revenue that they made off of your asset. I'm not sure what that would be. But let's just say your asset is the music and Hit Piece is making money off of it. You want to sue them. Well, they're selling the digital asset. It's being used in the digital world. It's not being sold, digitally in the real world, right? Nobody's playing that piece on their computer like, hey, good. But they're using the digital asset. To me, to be honest, if you want to stop this, this is going to sound kind of crazy, guys, but you got to go to the metaverse. You got to get your ass, put your damn VR on, okay? You can put your suit on or whatever that shit. Throw on your Oculus 2. Walk your ass to the metaverse. You walk straight up to that guy and you say, yo, you stole my shit. And I'm sorry, you need to take it back right now, and I'm taking you to court. And you walk your ass to VR metaverse court and you go and file you a lawsuit. And you got to do all that in the metaverse because it's not real. It's not real. It's digital. So everything you got to do in the metaverse. So you got to take your ass to the metaverse courthouse and sue. But guess what's going to happen? Microsoft's going to start sending motherfuckers to the metaverse, just like the Matrix. It's going to be like, hey, we need 2 lawyers to the metaverse right now for court case. They cut it on. Boop, they already pop up in the damn courtroom. Do you know how the agent Smith? They change it to the damn attorney. Hey, how you doing? I've been waiting. That's how it is. I'm going to be honest with y'all. That's really how it's going to be. I don't think any of these companies, there's no jurisdiction really set up to sue for these things. He's right. You can't really do anything. And they scrubbed an entire Spotify catalog. Do you know how many companies are under there? Like, they don't care about that. They know that there is right now no jurisdiction, no laws against it. I don't really think it's much that can be done to them until these laws are put into effect. And they're not any into effect right now. So me, myself, hits home, but I don't think it's much you can do. Shout out to, Hit Piece. I hope y'all do the right thing and really pay the artist, because you're not paying the artist. Let's be honest. The artist is a dude who scrubbed the whole damn Spotify and put up all the songs. That's the artist you're paying. Don't say you're paying a real artist, because if you were, they wouldn't be putting on Twitter, I'm not, getting paid, or what the hell you're doing putting it up. They would know that they're receiving revenue in some form from you. So I'm not hearing that shit. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. I got that off my chest. Hit Piece, they will not be up for a while. I believe the website is down. They are fixing some things to make a better experience for you and I. So Hit Piece, stop stealing shit. Get it together. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. Bam, bam, bam. Last but not least, folks, definitely not least, we got to talk about this. And I'm just going to go ahead and put in the chat right now, because I want to make sure when y'all call in, I can take your calls. So let me go ahead and put this in the chat, okay? Because we're going to, this is going to be quick. I ain't going to take too long. And I want to go ahead and hear from you guys, okay? So let me change my caption, get it up. Wow. So, guys, my favorite game, Call of Duty, Activision Blizzard is screwing up, y'all. They had to officially turn back to Infinity Ward, which, by the way, Infinity Ward, shout out to you. Drop a bomb. Okay, Infinity Ward, big kudos to you. They are running back to you right now, okay? Because right now they need you. but Activision Blizzard just can't get right. Every single time we talk about them, they are screwing up in some shape, form, or fashion, and you think they learn. Now, there is one thing that they did before I get into this union-busting message that was released to the public. I will say they did one thing great that I did hear about. I don't remember her name. I want to see if I could find her name somewhere. I know I'm probably not, but yeah, I'm not going to find it. But regardless, there is a FaZe clan member. I can't remember her name. Okay, it's some female. She's a FaZe clan member, very big, but she was not actually able to participate in one of the tournaments as a team for Activision Blizzard. They actually turned her down. And you think, oh, Activision Blizzard, they're assholes, another woman. Oh my God, what are they doing? They're hurting more women. This, I actually think, was smart on their behalf because there were things with this individual that could be taken in the wrong way with the shit they already going through. I understand that. Okay, she did have a picture with a sex toy, something else. Wasn't too much major, but they said they didn't want her as one of the team, team leaders or to be under any team because of the sexual themes that she lets off from her Twitter page. Understandable. I can't even be mad. At least they now have some jurisdiction. Okay, before they wasn't stopping nothing. Hey, we'll take you, and then they shit all on you, and then they leave. I respect that they just say, hey, we can't do it. We're gonna decline on this one. Okay? But nonetheless, Activision Blizzard has a union-busting message that got released, and this message came via Slack, which everybody that works at these companies know. You got Slack on your computer, and those companies got different groups, and some of these groups you're in, some of them you can't comment on, some of them just give you updates, a lot of different information. I know because I am at a company that uses Skype, okay? Or Slack. So when you're using Slack, it's great because it pops up right there. You can be in these different groups, but there are a lot of groups that you are not allowed to reply in, okay? Which means you don't even have the ability to do so. Only thing you could probably do is give an emote. Okay, you can probably give a thumbs up, thumbs down, when you like something. That's the only thing you can do. You cannot comment. Well, guess what Activision Blizzard did in this comment? Yes, they put it in a group where they can't hear none of the smoke. Oh my gosh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. These dudes are such douchebags. So I want to go ahead and pull up now this union busting message directly from the tweet. Now, this tweet is from Jessica Gonzalez, who also has the hashtag WeAreGWA, which is Game Workers Alliance, part of Raven Software. They have been trying to be recognized as a union. Activision Blizzard's not having it. This is what this statement is about. And they also hashtag a better ABK, which I believe is a better Activision Blizzard, whatever, or something like that. So let's go ahead and pull it up. Let's take a look at it. So Jessica Gonzalez, VP of QA at Activision, just posted this in company Slack. This was posted in a channel where you can't reply to threads. Sad. So Christian Arends, which I'm sure people can look up and probably see. So this was put out public. Okay, I'm not sure if somebody's going to be taking the heat for this, but one thing they did is, which we all know, they snipped it. They snipped only the part they cared about. They even cut out the other things, but they made sure to keep these at the bottom. Okay, and that one at the bottom almost seems like it says F Blizzard, but nonetheless. Hey everyone, I want to give the below information related to what is going on at Raven QA, something if at all, that impacts QA here. Feel free to also send me questions and I will answer them or get them answered, but note responses may be delayed. First, I cannot stress enough, this company respects employees' NLRA rights to have discussions about potential unionization. First, if one studio decides to unionize, does that mean that all Activision Studios QA would fall under the union? That was a great question. Hell no. Okay. The union will only represent the bargaining unit as defined by the NLRB in relation to this specific petition. So it's only going to refer to Raven Software and them over there. It ain't going to have nothing to do with y'all here at Activision Blizzard. Chill out. Okay. Was the union responsible for the company converting TEAs to FTEs And I'm not sure. Is that some type of digital currency or something? I don't know what that is. But Raven QA TEAs were converted to FTEs for business reasons, not in response or in relation to their views or unionization. Specifically, that conversion was part of an embed model for Raven QA. The status of these employees is the same as other employees and are subject to our policies and practices. Do y'all hear that? That status, the status of these employees, specifically that conversion was part of the embed model for Raven QA. The status of these employees is the same as other employees and are subject to our policies and practices. We encourage employees to educate themselves on what unions can or cannot do. For example, we as a company respected the rights of the Raven strikers to strike, but we did not, nor were we required to, under law, agree to their demands. Damn, so they said, we let you strike, but even after you strike, after all that, by law, we didn't even have to do anything, okay? If you want more clarity on these issues, we suggest you reach out to HR for the smoke, all right? How do I find out about the rules and requirements of union membership? We encourage you to do your own damn research. I don't know what you're asking me for. Okay. Many federal agencies collect data on unions, so they can often be a great source of information. The Department of Labor, Office of Labor Management Standards, the National Labor Relations Board, and the Bureau of Labor Statistics are all great neutral places to start your search. Okay. You can start your search on your own. Don't ask me. But you can also search the CWA's website and see what documents are made available publicly for your review. Okay. We heard the union will protect employees and provide employees with job security. All right. Job security at ABK rests with our ability to produce epic entertainment for our fans. Damn. That is the one. That is the one right there. I said, yo, they is swinging with the haymakers coming now. I've been at work, and if I'm at work and I'm reading this and I'm somebody that's trying to get in the union, I'm like, these dirty bastards. These dirty bastards got to put the nerve that my job security rests on the fact of how good their games are. Really. So I guess when the backs of me that are helping to make your games great, if I leave and your games go to shit, I guess, hey, that the people who are there are just going to pay for it, right? Like, the whole premise of what you're saying is really, really weird, okay? But a union doesn't do anything to help us produce world-class games, and the bargaining process is not typically quick and often reduces flexibility and can be adversarial and lead to negative publicity. Oh my God, yo. Let me just say this for him. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Yo, that's crazy. I'm going to tell you so many things that's wrong with this on so many levels, right? First, a union doesn't do anything to help us produce world-class games. Stop right there. Yes, a union does, because if someone joins a union, more than likely, they're probably going to stay at that job long term. There has to be some requirements to join this union, right? So they're going to be there long term, so which means you got an employee for an extended amount of time. So it's someone who looks and likes the company and plans to stay with the company. So I don't think they're going to be trying to hurt you. Okay, so I don't know where this, it's based on our world-class games. Stop it. Okay, stop it. Next one. And the bargaining process is not typically quick. Yes, you are right. The bargaining process is not quick. It is not quick at all. It does take a long time. But those standards only hurt you. Okay, they only hurt you because they hurt your bigger picture in the money, in the revenue that you want to make. Okay, now, you guys don't make the money that you plan to make year after year. That's cool. If I'm getting paid an hourly wage or a salary, I get paid regardless. Okay, it's up to you to find out how to get these marketing dollars. That's what they're pretty much saying. Okay, but the bargaining process is going to stop release dates. Okay, that release date is stopped because there's a bargaining process going on, which means no development is taking place for 3 to 4 months. And now, guess what? The game is going to be pushed back 3 to 4 months because a bargaining agreement had to happen. So, okay, that's one thing. And they said often reduces flexibility. So, which means that, hey, I need you to do this or work here this time, this, that. Hey, I don't got to do that. Okay. It says here what I signed in my agreement for what I got to work for is I work Monday through Friday. It don't say here I got to work Saturdays. You cannot force me. Okay. The union, hey, I'll call the union on your ass. And they go, oh, damn. Now we got to go to court. We got to do a bargaining process. Well, guess what? Okay. It could possibly reduce flexibility, but that's a lie because people want to work. Okay. So I'm not hearing reduce flexibility. If they want to work that extra day, I'm sure they're going to say it. Okay. They're going to say, I want to work. If they don't, they don't. And can be adversarial and lead to negative publicity for you. For you. It doesn't lead to negative publicity on the part of the developers. They don't leave and say, oh, developer, ABC is terrible because he went in there trying to fight for his money. No, it's going to be Activision Blizzard is the ones who's terrible because they're not paying the developers what they want. That's the way it comes off in negative publicity, which hurts you, not them. So you mention that to a bunch of people, it doesn't help. All of this could hurt our ability to continue creating great games. While many union contracts include a just cause provision and a grievance process, this is really just a different way to deal with disciplinary issues. Even union contracts with just cause and grievance procedures still allow companies to enforce disciplinary rules, and CWA members are disciplined and terminated even with these so-called protections. Damn, man. We're about done. I'm about to start taking off. How do you compare bargaining with a union to a direct relationship with a company in terms of changes for an individual employee? In a direct relationship model where you and the company share goals, agreement is quick. So if you do it with us, you good. And the company can make changes swiftly. But in a bargaining model like you want in your little union that you're asking for, agreement and change comes quickly only where the union has the exact same goals. So if we're not in line, we're going to be forever. So go ahead with your little stanky little union. That's what they say. Okay. I filled out the union's form online. Does that mean I must vote for the union in an election if one occurs? Even though you may have signed a union authorization card, you are not obliged to vote for the union. Okay. You don't have to. Don't do that. Please. Just don't even wake up that day. Okay. And remember, the NLRB's elections are conducted by secret ballot. Okay. So nobody will know which way any employee votes. So if fake votes come up and kick your ass out. Okay. So I ain't hearing that. So anyways, before I get on the caller that I see right now, just want to say Activision Blizzard, you're a piece of shit. You don't want to unionize, just say it. Putting out these statements is not really good for you because it doesn't make a lot of sense for the end users or those people. And I know you really don't want it to because you really only care about the higher ups. And by law, you're technically not breaking any laws. But it's shit worthy. It really is. You need to change, especially right now when you got Sony buying Bungie and giving away a third to the developers. Okay, a third to the developers. That's major. That actually gave some props. Nonetheless, we done that. Let me go ahead and bring the call on. Okay. Now see who we got first. Bayow first. Oh man.
What's going on?
Yeah, my man, G.I. Joe. Hardest working.
A real American hero.
Yeah. Joe, what is up, my dude?
I'm at work still. I'm always at work.
Yeah, you always at work. That's how it is. Hey, we come, man. My seat. Don't forget. I remember my seat. You pointed.
Right now it says Nickmoses05 and Chelsea's.
Yo, I'm gonna come in there and I don't even care if you ain't even open yet. Okay, I'll be like, Joe, let me get in here about 10 minutes early, sit in my seat. Okay, get prepared. Oh man, Joe, it's a lot, man, to talk about, but I want to go ahead and let you take anything you got to say first.
Team Executor, you know I'm representing Team Executor.
Yes. Joe, so Gary. They're saying Gary, they want to give him 5 years. Final sentence, okay, which means he's already spent probably a year and a half, may get released early on good time. So if he does, that means he might have just a year in jail, which is not too long. What do you think about that? Justified, not, or what do you think?
By keeping him in jail that long, it's not going to stop anything. People are going to target Nintendo even more now with more hatred. There's Team Executor members that we don't even know about, super smart people and be like, we're going to get at the next system. We're taking one for Team Executor. You don't know how many people they, lost their, hacking jobs or whatever. And these hackers lost money, and hackers don't forget, like Anonymous, But those types of people, we are anonymous. We are a team. Expect us. That's what's going to happen with Nintendo. They're going to be targeted the most for hacking now. I mean, you put Gary Bowser in jail. People were pissed off at Gary Bowser because they didn't want to pay for the hack service. They don't want to pay the $50. They want it for free because it's a bunch of cheap ass hackers, and modders. Pay for the product. It works great. It doesn't. My backdoor doesn't work anymore. For SXOS playing new games anymore because the SDK changed. So until something else is fixed, there's no way to play the new games. But I'm not updating my other Switch. I have two Switches, one on Atmosphere, one on SXOS, and it will stay on SXOS. And I'm glad I spent that money for Team Executor. We need to get Gary out of there.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm glad I spent my money. I still use SXOS because I have a hard drive with a lot of games on it. Okay, and all these games I legally own, by the way, Joe. Just if you didn't know, what I'm saying? It's a couple terabytes I legally own. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they're tripping on.
And you know what's amazing? What pisses me off is all my systems are hacked except for the systems that can't be hacked, right? And they're saying, well, we lost a sale for you getting, for instance, I have the new Pokemon game. I'm not going to play it. I'll play a little bit, but I'm not really a Pokemon fan anymore. They say, oh, we lost, 100 people downloaded Pokemon. Well, we lost that sale. If they were never going to buy the game and they have a system that's hacked, they'll never buy anybody's game. That's what it's come down to. If the Switch was not hacked, I would not be sitting here in this podcast right now because I would have never found out about your channel.
And I'm with you on that, man. That's the way I feel. Like, there have been games. I remember Hong Kong Massacre was a game that I would have never tried. Okay. And I wound up getting able to try it. And now I can tell other people like, yo, that game is nice. Okay. But other than that, I wouldn't have known about it. Wouldn't even mentioned it. Wouldn't talk about it. So I do believe in exactly what you say, that these sometimes circumventing a device could actually benefit. And in this case, I think they received more benefits than they said. Do you think tens of millions of dollars in losses is a sufficient number? Sound good? Or do you think a little exaggerated?
It was extremely inflated. I have the full ROM set. Would I buy a full ROM set for a system? Of course not. It's impossible. All that money. People are going to do what they want to do. If I have a hacked device, doesn't matter if it's Nintendo or Sony or Xbox, yeah, I'm going to take advantage of the system and I'm going to get the full ROM set. That's the type of person I am, preservation. If I can't burn it to a disk, I'll have the digital media backed up on a hard drive for preservation services. And also, I have the full ROM set. Play games, don't like the game, you don't get to be stuck in it. Just enjoy, your hacked device. That's what it's about. And what pisses me off is Nintendo shut down Team Executor. Sony didn't go after them for the swap magic. Microsoft didn't go really after them after the chips and all the other stuff. It was just fucking Nintendo. They're greedy bastards. They will go after anybody. After the guy with the RCM loader and that other person that you talk about, who sometimes give him a shout out. I forget the guy.
Tom Diltz.
Yep, that guy. They don't care. Little Timmy has a SXOS dongle. Well, fucking go after him. You better shoot him down. Get the ninjas out. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a ninja working for Team Executor, feeding them information. You don't know. Because
I'm with you. You don't know, man. The way it's looking, like Team Executor has literally broken up. They don't have much now. I mean, what is left? And it seems like they are loving this news, man. I guarantee you the government is just putting out this news left and right. Some updates. And the publications are eating it up. Why do you think all these different publications are loving to talk about this? Because every time these public documents are updated, multiple publications talking about it. Why is it still a hot topic?
I think because Nintendo is a big company and they're probably just promoting it hey, don't mess with our properties, we're going to sue you and take you to court. I mean, you're going after ROM sites that have fucking 64 emulators and games and fucking SNES games, we're going to shut you down. Sega's not doing that. They don't care. Sega doesn't make systems anymore. They only do games. They're not going after, oh my God, this guy has fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go after him and his family. They don't care. They're old ROMs, They're not going to release them.
No, I'm with you on that. Now, Joe, Grand Theft Auto 6. We've talked about it many times, man, on this channel. Like, when are we going to see a Grand Theft Auto 6? They finally confirmed. Big news, little news. What do you take of it?
You're a Call of Duty fanboy, and I'm a GTA fanboy. This is my prediction. It's going to be probably about 6 to 7 years before they release it, and it's going to be a broken piece of shit like Cyberpunk. They're going to rush it. They're going to wait till the last minute. Oh, we ran out of money. Let's just Cyberpunk it, and we'll just keep adding. It's probably going to focus more on live than story. I guarantee you. That's going to piss me off because I'm an old school gamer like you are. Single player story mode. Back in my day, shaking arcane and yelling at the kids, get off my damn lawn. Yeah, that's what it is.
Nah, I'm with you, man. I just see this taking so long to come out. But Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out for Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. Joe, do you think we will see anything different in these next-gen versions compared to current gen?
Yes, more bugs in the GTA 5. It's going to be more bugs. It's going to be more broken. I bet you when the PS6 comes out, the Xbox XYZ comes out, fucking GTA 5 is going to be on there. They just keep reusing the same game. That's it. I don't care. They used to be. I loved Rockstar at one time. They made really great products. Manhunt, a lot of cool, awesome games. Bully. Yeah. Why don't they revisit these old IPs? Hey, let's make a Bully 2. I don't know if they made a second one, a third one, whatever the hell it is. But let's make a new chapter. They don't care. It's all about how many reboots can we sell this for, and they keep reselling us the same shit. And it's not just Rockstar. Everybody's doing this. It's back in the day when we got a game that wasn't broken, a little glitchy, but it wasn't broken where, oh shit, I can't play this game. I can't get past this mission. Now it's expected. Now you expect the game to be broken. I mean, if you don't get a game that's not broken, you get pissed off. Like, what the hell? The game works fine.
Yeah, why does it work fine? I don't need a day one update? What? Oh my God. Wow, I'm taking this back. I don't think I got the right game. That's the way it is now. So now, Joe, last but not least, one other thing I want to ask you, man. Guy robs a bank in a Sonic the Hedgehog mask. Now, Joe.
That's a DLC skin.
Oh, God. So, Joe, when you hear this, do you think being that this guy has not get caught, was it successful? Do you think Sonic Mask, this is the type of thing they need to be doing? Or what is your thoughts on this?
Maybe Sega's coming out with a new console. They want to kind of do like a little video, come through the But that's messed up. Why would you spend all that time focusing on a mask and trying to rob somebody with a hammer? If somebody came in here and tried to rob me with a hammer, I'm going to go back and get one of my meat cleavers.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. The guy walked out from the back. He's like, hey, get the hell out of here. He points a gun at him. The guy's like, oh, shit. Oh, he runs out of there. Like, what are you doing? You're coming in with
this guy seriously must be insane because you're not threatening or intimidating anybody with a hammer and a Sonic mask. Meanwhile, everyone's laughing at you making TikTok videos.
It's crazy, man. Oh, God. So, Joe, now I got a couple others I got to bring on, man. I'm trying to get through. We on later than usual. Any last words you got to say for you out, my dude?
Like and subscribe to Nickmoses05. Catch us on the Facebook page and the YouTube page. Remember, boys and girls, if you rob a bank, make sure you get a gun and actually a good mask.
Tell him, my man Joe, brother, I'm going to be talking to you later.
I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Later. Now, my man, oh my goodness.
I think I need to make a point real quick. We here at Nickmoses05 do not condone bank robbing.
Thank you for that, Death Specimen. Actually, I want to go ahead and drop a bomb. We do not condone bank robbing. We have never supported that. We are not glad this guy got away. Okay, because he had.
And I just need to also make a comment related to that. Joe, please shut the fuck up. Do not. We're already on watch lists as it is. I don't think we need to get on like local police watch lists for condoning bank robbery. Thanks. Okay, I love you.
He's like, hey kids, You want to do it? Go down to the local store. They sell them for $99.25. You can buy you one of those. You put it in your host. Whoa,
Here's
hey,
a list of all the states. Here's a list of all the states in which you do not need a permit to own a weapon.
Yo, you're ridiculous tonight, man. Woo, y'all on fire. Dead Specimen. We back here again, man. You are the lead conspiracy theorist on this. You are the one that put some of these things together. I kind of wondered, Dead Specimen, you was looking at that document before it came out. I don't know. You had a little extra insight. But it has checked out. And now they want to give my man Gary. They already taking all his money. We already got that. He's paying restitution fees. He knows he's got to pay it. But now they going for the 5-year sentence. What do you think?
I am torn. I really am.
Okay.
I actually really like the argument from the defense. I really do. I think the argument that essentially Gary was brought on and sort of manipulated into presenting himself and doing what he did the way that he did it.
Okay.
I think that's actually a damn good argument. I don't think it'll hold up. I honestly do not believe it will hold up. But I believe it, honestly. Gary, I said this in the chat earlier, but Gary is a very nice man. I haven't talked to him a lot, but the few times I have, he's been a very, very kind individual. And I don't think he's the kind of person to do this stuff maliciously. I really think he was doing what he loved, and he thought that it was good. And, turned out, no, that wasn't the case. And I almost feel like he easily could have been manipulated into not realizing what he was doing wrong. If I could pull a sentence out of thin air, 2.5 years with however much time served, and no fine. That's probably what I would do. You're staying here a little bit longer, and then you go home, and you're fine,
Okay. Now, one thing I want to say, Dead Specimen, do you think, because there will be a day, long as, if Gary's healthy, he makes it, Gary gets out. Do you think we will see Gary back in the scene, not specifically for hacking, not specifically for piracy, but will we see Gary in any video game scene, or will Gary fly off and never be seen again?
Well, I'll answer like every politician does with a question. What did we think Tom was going to do? We thought he'd fuck right off. What did he not do? Fuck right off. I see Gary joining Excalibur as a user. I really do.
Okay. I can see that. I can. And one thing is, like you mentioned, if it's true that Gary was brought into something that was already currently, where the wheels were already in motion, okay, kind of jumps in. They said, hey, we see you have these connections, or you're able to handle these connections better than we can. We would like for you to take over. We would like for you to do this. And he says, okay, I take over. He starts doing different things. And he gets himself into something that his ass can't cash a check on. And right now, if you were Gary, Dead Specimen, if that was the case, do you start snitching? That's what it comes down to.
Well, who do you snitch on? Anyone who would be snitchable has already got their goose cooked. I mean, Max is at least in some sort of trouble. Wanting is untouchable. I'm not aware of any other people who are on the higher ups. If there are, then yeah, maybe I would. But I mean, what do you get by snitching on the developers? That doesn't really get you much of anything. What do you get by snitching on the web hosters? You don't get much from that. Okay. I've been told that in no I know, as far as I'm aware, there are more people on the higher ups. That's not me being like secretive. That's just downright what I've heard. It's nothing more than just there's apparently more people that do that kind of like on that level shit. And the only thing I could think of is that they're in areas in which the U.S. government can't put their nose in, like China. So I don't think Gary has anywhere to go from this in terms of snitching, and maybe it's hell. Maybe what the defense pulled out. Maybe it's just simply something they pulled out of their ass to see if the judge could get some sympathy. I don't think it'll work, but it's very likely that Gary is fully aware of what's going on and he just doesn't give a shit. And they're like, "Fuck it, we'll try this."
Now, Death Specimen, you may know, of course, everything crosses my desk. I got a message that someone told me SX Save Manager version 1.3, which I believe was the version that was used with Atmosphere. Okay. Somebody told me that was deleted from the GitHub. First, let me ask that Specimen, can we confirm that? Is that something you know of?
I was not aware of that now.
Okay.
I do have a copy. I did download that. So you just want to hit me up on Discord, I can throw you what I did hear was that apparently the SX Save Manager 1.3 was in the document. The one that you just read was not only in the document, but it was stated specifically that its chief distribution vector was through the Team Excalibur Discord. Excalibur is known by Nintendo, and they are known by the Washington court. So there's something to keep in mind. That this would not shock
you
me.
almost make me want to, because you and I, okay, on the record, we know, okay, some people. I almost want to go and choke them. I want to say, what the hell are y'all doing?
I implore you, like right now, I'm not even kidding, do this now. Open the document back up, Control F, and type in Excalibur. Like, I actually do that right now because I want this to be on video.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and do it. So let me go ahead. Bingo. There we go.
I also can't see chat right now, so if, like, Alchemy's yelling at me, then...
Damn it. Oh, that's because, let's see. That's too far away. Do I got another one? Let's see. That puts you at the bottom. That's fine. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's why. Because it just sucks with Restream. Okay. But I have the document. Okay, let's go ahead and bingo. Here we go.
You can either look up the next calendar or you can look up like SX Save Manager or whatever.
And I'm going to search. I want to search on here. Okay, so I'm going to pull it up. There we go. Now let's go ahead and pull it up on the desktop. Okay. Now, what did you want me to search for?
You can put that front and center if you want.
All right, cool. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Boom. Okay. Now.
So now just do Control F and type in Team Excalibur.
Oh, damn. If I could spell, right? What the heck? Yo, Death Specimen, man. I'm about to cut this off, man. I'm at 8. Hold up, Death Specimen, while we at this. I ain't done. Nick Moses. All right. Whew.
I was going to say, look up your name.
Oh, gosh, I almost fainted. All right.
Wait, just type in Nick. Type in Nick by itself.
They like Nickmo05. All right. Good. Ain't no Nick. They done. They got me out of that. Okay.
Wait, hold on. One last thing. I know Nick isn't your full name. Type in Nicholas. Right, just really make sure.
He's the attorney. He's the attorney, though. Okay. Nicholas W. Brown. Okay, you're right. I was about to get scared too. Like, shut it down.
One final search. One final search. Let's just make sure there's not a dead specimen in there.
Oh yeah, I agree. I'm gonna just put dead. All right, they ain't even got dead in there. Now I think we good.
Oh boy.
Specimen? No, you ain't. Okay, you're good. You ain't in there either, man. Okay, we good. We cool. But you're right. I didn't know, team. So they really put. Oh my God! What the hell? It is important. So it lets us know. Pretty much, they're still watching. Can we confirm
now,
that?
What I'm really going to do if we got a man on the, because I mean, look, evidently one of the accounts in the Excalibur Discord is probably from this case. What I'm wondering though is, do we have a man on the inside of some of the more secretive chats? Is there someone on the VIP in the VIP chat? Do we have someone in the elite chat? Or hell, does it not even matter and we just have Discord constantly sending these messages to them anyways? Like, is this Discord subpoenaed permanently?
So let me
That'll
ask
be
you, Dead Specimen,
interesting.
being a young man, bright mind, if you had to narrow that out, you had to sniff it out. Let's say you are the one that has to find the mole. What do you think is the best way to start narrowing it down? Anyway, do you have any idea?
Well, I don't fuck with illegal shit usually, so I am not really into. I don't really have a method for finding moles because that's not something I care about. But
Yeah,
if I had to take a wild guess, I would just say who has the least amount of credit, right? We know Alchemy. He's been working on the high end for a while. He's probably safe. Mena. He's done a lot. He made the HW flies reflashable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we could list everybody and we could probably find something important they've done. I'm nothing more than a think tank, so I don't know. Hell, I'd probably be high on the suspicion list, honestly.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, shit, my name probably goes on the suspicion list year after year. They go, yo, that bastard's doing something. I don't care what it is.
You don't even want to be in Team Executor's pocket. If anything, you're just trying to get everything out of their pocket.
Yeah, and for me, you know, I always wonder, do any of these videos go to court cases, or I wonder that. But I honestly can say, and I know the interactions I had, so you can feel comfortable in the safety. Like, I don't feel as though I have to worry about anything because these activities that I'm reading about, I had no involvement in. So I completely,
we have no real connections to either Team Executor or Team Excalibur. Sure, the people that run it like me. If the federal government snooped through our Discord messages, snooped through our Skype, snooped through our what the fuck ever, they would find no real connections between either of us. Well, I mean, I don't know you and you don't know me, but theoretically, they'd find nothing between us other than just me and Alchemy are friends to an extent. Yeah. You and Alchemy are friends.
Seriously. And that's why I don't too much, worry about it. But Dead Specimen, you dropped a lot of knowledge, man. I got another call I got to get to. You killing it. Any last words you got to say before you're out, my dude?
If any more of these documents come out and I see my name in it, I'm going off the fucking grid.
Hey, Dead Specimen, I'm going to tell you this, just on record, since we got this. If your name comes up there and my name's not, okay, I will be backing you up 24/7. I'm going to be on here pushing for you. Now, if my name's on there too, we'll be talking on Telegram. Okay, we'll be we'll be somewhere else.
You know what, man? Maybe we'll be soulmates. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, we'll be. Yeah, I'll be like, man, dead, man.
I'm just imagining real quick for my real last thing. I'm just imagining, that meme where it's like, what are you in for? Oh, I killed a man. What are you in for? I illegally downloaded a movie. And then the murderer moves away from him. That is totally the position that Gary's going to be in if he does go to jail for any longer. Like if he goes to an actual prison.
Oh, that is so going to be position. Hey, you always think like, why don't people just say, yeah, I was locked in for murder or I was locked? Trust me, they always find out. There is officers and guards just waiting to snitch on you. Okay, they want to hear that you said you were this. They're gonna say, he said what? Dude, I'm looking at the paperwork now.
You will hear about the very beautiful stories of child molesters getting fucking beat the fuck up in prison. Oh, chances are they didn't kill everyone they were a child molester.
That's true. That's true.
They find out.
Yeah, you're right. They find out. Hey, we know what happened. So, my man, Dead Specimen, as always, salute to you. We're going to be talking again, as we always do. And I'm going to holler at you later, my dude.
We'll be talking in our cell. See ya.
Yo, this man is something else, man. Let me get. Shook it now. If it ain't the man becoming undone, what's going on?
Not much. How's it going your way? I've been
Man,
watching.
it's going good, man. I can't call it. Reading through this article at the Dead Specimen got me pulling up Team Excalibur. Let me know they watching right now. A little freaked out, but let me ask you, becoming undone, said Gary, they want to give him five-time champion is what Booker T used to say. They want to give him 5 years. What do you think?
I think it's all a bunch of bullcrap. I think, he's got the restitution. He's got, time served, because I don't know if he's able to pay bond or whatever the deal was. But, it's like politicians, trying to get into office. They're trying to take somebody and use them as an example. And he's the main example because Nintendo, they're basically judo chopping everybody they can find. It don't matter if it's a newborn or 80-year-old man. If they messing with Nintendo stuff, they about to karate chop them fools. They go get them, every single person they can get. They're greedy. Halftime, if you look at it, there's only a few basic intellectual properties that they actually work on in-house, and a lot of it is just them approving publishing. So, I mean, oh my God, it's greed, man. It's greed. That's all you can say, greed.
No, I'm right with you. It is greed. What I really found very funny in this is that they mention him and they mention 2 other people, which is Max and Chin, but there still has been no further development on anyone else being caught, anyone else having to face any charges besides the people selling the RCM loaders and the chips. That's one thing. They just got to pull them down. But as far as any federal charges, do you think that means that all the parties that are involved didn't snitch or didn't say anything? They just took their charges and said, hey, I got caught. It is what it is.
Nah, they ain't gonna snitch because it's a tightly knit group. I mean, you don't call it a team for nothing because there's no I in team. I mean, they're not gonna tell on their brothers. I mean, they basically knew what was gonna happen. They had a plan in case it went down. And I mean, Bowser, even if he goes to jail for time and he has time served and all that, he's gonna be set with some pennies in his pocket at the end of the day. He's not gonna be poor. He's gonna have some cash somewhere stashed. And he's going to have some money to back himself up.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't think he's, he's a smart gentleman. I believe if he was able to direct and go through all this, I'm sure he was able to put some of them ducats somewhere. And you're right. And it's not that long. If he does get a 5-year sentence, let's say, it's not that long. He's already served like 1.5 years. Let's say they make him serve 2.5 years. Means he has 1 year. 1 year to serve. If he does everything good, he can possibly get out on good behavior. So I don't think that's too bad. Now let me ask this. As far as Gary and people that because I've heard good things and bad things about Gary. Do you think when this man steps out that jail cell, when he walks out and smells them flowers again, he's going to be even thinking about jumping back in the scene? Or do you think he is going to not want to even look at the scene anymore?
I think he's going to be the newest character on Smash. I mean, Nintendo is going, hey, listen, after they've done everything they could to him, he going to be the newest member on Smash. He going to be unbeatable.
Yo, and you know what's so funny about that? The way trolls work today, I guarantee you, if they put create a person in any game, Gary Bowser would be created in every single Nintendo game. So I'm with you on that, man. They need to add Gary Bowser. Give him a nice set of moves, throw in a couple mod chips. Okay, the SXOS software drops down. And, it could be some things. Okay, I'm with you on that. But I personally think that he might be back. You're right. He might see it. He might go, hey, I see it's a little money to be. Maybe I did it wrong. I seen what I did wrong the first time. Now I can do it the right way. I'm not sure about that, but that's just me. So now I got to ask you, man, because this is the funniest thing to me of everything. Dude tried to rob the bank in a Sonic mask. I've seen all types of bank robberies. I've seen them come with knives. I seen them come just no mask. I seen them put little black lines under their eyes like they playing a game of football. Like it was gonna do like I've seen the weirdest thing. I have never seen somebody bust out a video game character mask and said, I'm about to rob a bank. Was it smart? Was it good? What do you think?
Well, I mean, I'm going to give him some props for creativity, but he did it wrong because, you know, if you go rob somebody, you got to have protection. So if I'm going out there and I'm going to do video games, I'm going to stick it to Nintendo. I'm going to be a Koopa Trooper, you know, or one of the Hammer Brothers. I'm going to have some protection in case somebody carrying a gun. I'm going to have to go to Hammer Brothers because, number one, they got the shell, okay? You know, you done said he was Sonic with the hammer. So, I mean, he got, okay, 1 out, maybe 5 there. He got the hammer right there. You know, he could throw the hammers left and right. If he has the shell, he's going to be protected from the front and the back. And they had the little cap, so they could do that. So that could put something to Nintendo. You know, you tell Mario, hey, shove it, Mario. You know what? just tell him, shove it.
Yo, you killed it with the Hammer Brothers. He killed it. All I thought about is, yo, at that point, do you know the defense? The defense could have been, yo, I was cosplaying. I'm a Hammer Brother. I carry hammers. That's what I do. Okay, I'm not like, so I was coming in to actually get a withdrawal. But the lady pissed me off. So I just start hitting it with my hammer, like, give me my money. You might have something. You know what I mean? Sonic, you like, nah, I know I've never seen Sonic carry hammers. You know what I mean? So I'm with you. The Hammer Brothers, the shell, it would have been a little. I'm with you, but nonetheless, he said he's gone.
Fast enough to get away. He ain't fast enough. Sonic got speed. That man, he was running. Shoot. He probably drunk.
I ain't lying, man. He put on Sonic, and it said, let's go, Brandon. On his hoodie. I was like, wow, he got a big let's go, Brandon. So, you know, people are different, man. It's Florida. Dealing in Florida, I already know people in Florida crazy. So, now let me ask you this. Video game composers, right? People who make the Mario songs, the Zelda songs, they having all their shit stolen. Everything stolen, put as an NFT and being resold. Do you think there is ever going to be a stop to this? Or do you think these companies will forever get raped until laws are in place?
Oh, man. I honestly think that man, I feel like it's going to go somewhere along the lines of like with rappers and different musicians doing samplings, to be honest. I don't think they're going to get the full pay if they can win the court battle, but they can get the sampling, like a little tiny royalty off of this stuff. As far as the metaverse, like you were talking about with the last podcast, if it's got to go to a metaverse court, or that's what they're trying to say, you know, a metaverse court, man, it might be some screwy type stuff there. So you never know. But I feel like it could be sampling, you know, where they get a percentage of a royalty and at least both parties could be satisfied.
No, I can see that. And actually, you're right. That would be pretty good. That way they still do receive some revenue from it. If it happens to where their digital asset, you know, blows up, goes crazy, they keep receiving some type of royalty or something from it. I agree. I think that's a perfect solution. Whether it worked for them, I'm not sure, but I do agree. That is something. Now, I got to say one last thing, man, I really want to talk to you about this union busting message. Now, you and I both know how jobs are, right? You work hard, man. You working for these jobs, and you looking at the big man up there in a booth with his platinum suit on, just looking down like I'm loving my workers making me millions of dollars. And you like, man, this is ridiculous. I feel like we being treated. He's never been in our shoes. He don't even know what it feel like. Okay. But you working one day and you get a message. So you fighting your ass off because you being treated like crap. And you like, man, I could be fired any day. I'm scared to go home and tell my wife I'm going to be fired. So you trying to get a union. And next thing you know, you get a message. And this message is not only downplaying your union. It's pretty much saying, bro, you stupid. You dumb. What are you doing? You trying to stop us from making world-class games? We'll fire you. Okay, stop it. What do you think about Activision Blizzard putting out this union busting message telling everybody that unionization shit ain't going down?
Well, it's sad in a sense, but the thing about the old saying, money makes the world go round. They got the money and they got to say, man, it's a sad thing. They basically hired on that company that they bought, and because they didn't have the union to begin with, man, they kind of got screwed over in the grand scheme of things. And man, it shows you just how greedy these companies are, and that they're looking out for the profit margin. The penny is more powerful or more valuable than the person. And that's sad, man, because I've seen it in my job life, working as a nurse myself. That's one job I got rid of when they got to seeing that the penny's more powerful than the patient. And in other things in life, man, it's just a sad thing. And you hate to see it like that, but man, it goes in every aspect. Whether it's just patient care there or even the video games, man, it's a sad thing. Sad.
Man, you preaching right now, because as soon as you said that, the first thing I thought is I remember working next to this millionaire named Frank Watson. He used to walk by our desk all the time and just make sure we're working. And all we did was set appointments for people to sell a window. And the window was costing thousands of dollars. And you know, some big houses, they got hundreds of windows. They would tell us, if our sales guy sells a window, you get $50. So I don't care if it's a, $1 million mansion. I don't care if it's a hut of a house. I don't care how many windows it got. If you can get the guy in the house and he makes the sale, which means he's getting paid, they getting paid, we give you $50. And that was the moment I realized how capitalism really was working. Okay, and I said, nah, I can't do this, man. Y'all gonna have to pay me a little more or something. They say, hey, we can't. I walked up out of there, and I've walked out many of jobs too. Okay, I've walked out many of jobs, so I'm with you on that. Now I know I'm way over time. Okay, I was supposed to be, I had somebody else. I'm like, they dropped out. They was waiting. I hope that they come back. But my man Joshua Drake becoming undone. I want to say I appreciate, man, everything you're doing, holding down, man. I can't overstate it, understate it. It goes, man, with so much love, man. I really appreciate it. Any last words you got to say before you out?
Hey, like Joe said, like and subscribe to the channel, share all the podcasts, and I'm going to break it down like the hood right next door to me. Man, you got to bring that lunch money, the change, the ties. I'm going to tell you, brother, you bring in the ties to Nick Mo. Bring in more than what you give to the preacher, more than you give to the federal government, more than you give to your family. You bring it to Nick Mo. I said it.
Yeah, we got to do some skit with that, man. We got to do some skit with that. Give them your money. So, hey, we going to talk about that, man. I agree. They do need to go ahead and break them ties up. Tax time coming. Okay, if you got 20 kids, split them up. You can only get so much. Okay, you need to be talking to somebody. Hey, can you file some of these? Because I got too many. Okay, you need to be doing something, but collect your ducats. Man, I appreciate it. And as always, I'll be hollering at you later, my dude.
I got the Mo fam.
Later, my dude. Yo, wonderful show, man. I ain't going to hold up too much. We talked enough. I have 2 Nintendo Switch videos that will be going up tonight. Facebook page. I want to thank you guys so much because we have been growing like crazy on the Facebook page. So please continue sharing the content. I've been posting more frequently. I see you guys been appreciating that. Same thing for YouTube. You guys been appreciating that. I'm going to continue posting more frequently. And for you Twitch people out there, this week I am specifically streaming games. So I will be doing live streaming for all the different developers who have taken time to sit down and do interviews with me, give me key codes and things like that. I will be playing the games and talking about it. So if you guys want to shoot the shit all week, I'm going to be going live different times. That's the goal. So other than that, it's your boy Nickmoses05. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I see, yo, I can't even say bring. Yo, we out, man.